Damn.
I mean, but mine was always like that. Like the shit was like, even from when I first bought it, the shit just died super quick. So when every time I made it, like only time I really play was when you like
You and that, like, my shit always lasts like 30 minutes. So how did I work today? I was sitting in the PD. It died like 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
if I'm gaming, that shit was fucking like
Yeah, I can't even edit what I was doing.
That's because you on that shit all day.
I thought that was so easy.
Yeah.
Especially like laptops that are built for a lot of power and usage and shit. Like you just cut that down. Unless you get an expensive ass one.
We live, fellas. Let's go. We back.
What's up,
Thursday, man.
What's up, people?
What's good, y'all? What's up? The menu, what you been up to, man? Yeah, you finished, right? You did the finals?
Well, can we hear it in the house?
No, it should be good.
I told you once before about that girl.
You been turned down?
No, it's like it's
No, it's definitely not that. Hold on, we're gonna try to fix it. We're gonna try to fix it right now.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
Give us 1 second. Give us 1 second. Damn.
Damn, I finally got a mic too.
Oh, that should have been fun.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you definitely put one? We gotta bring it back outside, bro. We gotta bring it back outside. Herbert. Yeah. Herbie the Pervy. What? There's nothing else on, bro. Herbie the Pervy. I can't hear it on the headphones, bro. Listen, we're gonna keep talking. Just keep telling us if it sounds better or not.
Yeah, outside of school, I'm locked in on multiverses. You don't know what that is? Smash.
Still here?
Smash Bros. Shit constant.
Nah, you can. Your new shit is Velma?
Oh, yeah, I'm a fan of those. I was going crazy with Shaggy. I had number 4, like, because they got like top 100 leaderboards for every character. I was number 4 character. So then I really got in the 30s. Beetlejuice about to drop.
Oh, he in the game?
Yeah, he about to put the movie coming out. So it's all Warner Brothers.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
It's all Warner Brothers.
So what can't be this, right?
I'm hearing something.
This fan is on, but this fan is always on the roof. So, we'll keep that. I'm gonna hold it up and see if it. Maybe change this Wednesday.
What about now? 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 Sorry, we are sorry. Come back. Came back. Had a little problem. It's better now? Alright, cool. But we here. We back. What's good though? Oh, by the way, we would like to tell y'all, we got a little announcement. Yeah, we haven't been live for a while, but we have been recording. We have a couple episodes that we doing pre-recorded now. And yeah, those are all gonna come out after this, I guess, right? Whenever we get a chance to put them out.
Yeah.
So we good, but we still shooting for y'all. We still getting a lot of things out, a lot of content out there. And we got the hardest working man in the business. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, I'm chilling, man.
Nah, see how you know I was talking about you?
You looked over here.
you got you shooting videos. You got football teams. You got basketball teams. You got
Yeah.
going back to school for the kids.
Yeah.
Yo, JT,
You in
I
it.
heard Kai need a new cameraman. You might.
Oh, I heard that too.
What?
Yeah.
Quit my job right now.
This cameraman got caught talking to like little 12-year-olds.
It wasn't 12. I think she was like 16, 17, something.
Wait, do we know this before? Like, do we know this for sure before we?
Oh no, yeah, Kai. Like,
No, he said
addressed
it.
on stream.
Yeah, he
Oh,
addressed
okay,
it on
okay.
stream. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it was
that's-
text messages and all that.
Yeah,
but
he read the messages.
That's yeah, protect the kids. I'm glad he fired him. Well, did he fire him?
Happening a lot with YouTubers and content creators and shit. Like, mad niggas been getting caught and just bullshit like that.
Yeah, I mean, even with that though, I don't even want to touch on that. Just protect the kids, man.
Yeah. That's
At
good.
the end of the day,
That's
protect
good.
the kids.
But we gotta give you your flowers, man, while we're here.
Thank you.
For real.
Appreciate that. You know, it's been a long summer.
Mhm. Very.
The grind don't stop. And I mean, listen, if you want to get it, you got to get up and go get it. It's that simple. Shit not going to be giving it to you out here.
That's a fact. This
At
summer has
all.
been weird though. Like a lot of shit happened, then a lot of shit didn't happen, and it was so fast. But then like getting older was like, yeah. But I lost a lot of people this last couple of weeks. Like I went to like 2 funerals in 2 weeks, and before that I went to another funeral. Then like it was heavy this past couple of.
Damn, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. But enough about all that. Let's have some fun today, man. I fucking missed being live, and a lot of people hit me up like, "Yo, y'all don't go live no more." Like, yeah, we trying something new, but everybody missed us on their TV screen.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's peace.
That's what?
Peace.
Oh, okay. That's what you want to talk about today. What we got? We got the Olympics. Did y'all watch the Olympics?
I
was
watched.
tapped into the Olympics.
Me too. I watched mad shit on the Olympics.
I'm not a fan of the Olympics.
I mean, I was tapped into basketball. Let me be specific.
Hell no, I watched
some of the I watched some of the breakdancing
Oh,
ones after that viral clip.
Yeah,
Did it get better?
What is that about?
Some niggas were actually like really good. I don't know what the fuck was that about. Like apparently, I don't know if it was a true quote or not, but apparently the shorty was like, she accomplished her mission because she wanted to be the most known breakdancer, and now she is, and she practiced for like 37 minutes for that shit.
oh, you seen that? Oh, I didn't see that.
I saw some shit.
I saw that
said
she
I don't know
won
if
a
it's true.
competition, and she won a competition in Australia, and that's how she got onto it. And then they showed her husband, who was her teacher. He was doing like the same dance moves, and it was bad.
Nah, I watched Japan versus USA men's and women's, I believe, and it was okay. It was actually low key kind of fire. I don't know how they judge it. I don't know what I'm looking for, but
Well,
it was low key kind of fire.
yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't watch any of the breakdancing. I missed it because what time did you watch it?
Nah, I just went on YouTube and watched something because I wanted to see if all of it was that goofy, or if,
just
if
that
it
one.
was like there was some legit breakdancing, and there was some legit breakdancing, she looked crazy, and she got that shit canceled for the next Olympics.
I know, yeah,
gonna
it's not coming back.
It's not
coming back next in
Wait,
2020.
they canceled the breakdance?
Yeah, it's over.
Why?
They took
only
the shit
for
out.
This one, nobody knows why yet.
Okay.
But everybody's assuming it's because of the woman from Australia.
What'd she do?
Did you not see like the clip of her breakdancing?
I didn't watch. I don't watch the Olympics.
Nigga, that shit was so bad. Like that shit was. She was doing the type of shit that a kid would be like, "Hey, watch this," and then they do that.
Look what I can do.
They do some goofy bullshit. Like it was not breakdancing. Like I could have went out there and did better, and I don't breakdance, and my back hurt.
It was that bad?
Yeah, it was bad. But then again, I read a lot of comments and stuff like that. I went on a deep dive about it, and it was like breakdance is new in Australia. They don't really have that many people, so like she was.
Man, South Sudan don't got a basketball court, and they beat Team USA.
No.
They came down to it.
They
Came down to the
almost,
last
And
point.
they don't
have an
basketball
indoor
court.
basketball court. Let's say they have basketball courts. They don't have an indoor gym.
Okay, yeah, look at that.
Damn, they be,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Look at that.
South Sudan did their thing though.
Nah, yeah, they was balling.
Yeah.
Them niggas is tall as
I thought we was gonna lose. Not gonna lie to you. I know. I thought we was gonna
always
lose
been
the.
saying
I thought we was gonna lose the gold. No. To go to the gold game when we played Joker and them.
Yeah, that shit was freaking Steph Curry, man.
Yeah. This basketball Olympics was Steph's year. This was Steph's game.
This was just a fire Olympic season for basketball because it's the end of the era, man.
Yeah,
It's the
you're not
end
gonna
of the
see
era.
any
We're
of
not
them
seeing
anymore.
KD, we're not seeing LeBron. We're probably not gonna see Steph
Yeah.
again in the Olympics. It was like an end of an era for basketball. I've essentially been watching since like high school.
Yeah. Well, 2028 is in LA, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, they probably get.
But like LeBron's pushing 40 at 43.
LeBron's not playing again.
Is he playing like
Yeah.
Steph?
He's not playing again.
KD is what, like 37, 38 or some shit?
Yeah.
Like
He's not playing again
at
either.
41, KD's not playing. Steph's like late 30s. Like they're all gonna be like 40 by the time next Olympics come around. They're done, which is crazy because this was the they was riding off into the sunset with the gold in this one.
Yeah, I'm glad they won though, cause they scared the shit out of me a couple of times.
I'm glad they won because we might not win for a while.
I'm about to say that's.
the way the
I
rest
was
of
just
the
about to ask you
world
that. It's getting
is
better?
So
Yep.
good at basketball now. Because like if you think about outside, like the big issue was our younger talent wasn't. They're just not ready.
Right.
Like
They
they're
lost.
babies. They're still babies.
They lost in the tournament last year.
Yeah, they're still babies. They're not ready, and we needed the adults in the NBA
To come out
to
and
come
play.
out and be like, all right, you know what? Let's get this shit done.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of the NBA? We have a lot of good players, American side, but which one of those players do you think is going to be like KD, Steph, or even LeBron ready by 2028? I don't.
I mean, I think we're
Maybe
gonna have.
Anthony Edwards,
yeah.
maybe
No, I think we're gonna.
Jason
be good.
Tatum. I don't see him going. Like I don't see him
Impacting it that much.
making another huge leap to where he's like that guy. That all right, you know what? We need someone to get this shit done.
Zion, what up, man?
Like we had KD, we had LeBron, we had Steph for that when we needed shit to get done.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if any of these dudes is gonna be at that level.
And then the bigger thing about that you say too is a lot of the world is coming and playing in the NBA. So the talent out there is fucking insane.
When we talk about like maybe top 5 players in the NBA right now, probably majority of them is people not from the USA.
Did you have
got
a
Shea from Canada?
Mhm.
You got Jokic. You got Luka.
Giannis.
Giannis. Embiid technically, but
Well,
he
I'm about to
played
ask
for
you
us.
that.
But Embiid technically,
Did you like the backlash of Embiid though?
I mean, Embiid could do it. Embiid want. Oh, are you talking about how in terms of his play?
No, and play and he did. First of all, Embiid did good to me. He balled out some games he didn't play, whatever like that. But not playing for Cameroon and wanted to play for.
Bro, you got
USA.
dual citizenship, bro. You could choose whatever the fuck he wants. That's his personal
Didn't he
choice.
say he's playing for France next year?
That's what I thought too.
Embiid?
Then that's what I thought. I saw that.
Yeah,
How you playing for France?
Isn't he French?
I thought he was from Cameroon.
Yeah, but I saw that
Africa.
too. But I asked somebody else, and they said, nah, only Cameroon and USA. But I thought I saw that because they was mad because he didn't play for them.
Yeah,
I
think he
thought
might
I
play
saw
for
that. I could
France.
be wrong.
Nah, I think that's right.
This nigga trying to go on a
But I
fucking
thought
Olympic Olympic train run.
But I mean, but look, I think Embiid is a double agent. I think this performance was a hoax, and he's gonna be playing somewhere else for the next Olympics in LA. He definitely won't be playing for Team USA. But I do think that's a
Because he
good
already
thing.
got his gold.
He got his goal, number one, but I also think it's a good thing that he doesn't play with Team USA because I want to see what the Americans can do. I still think that America is the number one country for basketball, and I don't think that's going to change in 4 years. Now, is the competition around getting better? Yes, but this is still our shit. We're still number one, and that's not going to change. We're not moving for Nicholas Batum and Victor Wembanyama from France. We're not doing that. I understand LeBron, Steph, and KD may not be there, but I believe in our American players. I believe in Tatum. I believe in Drew Holiday, Derek White. I believe in Jaylen Brown. Granted, they're all Celtics.
I was just about to say that. I was just
Right.
about to say.
But
you named all
Anthony,
your team.
but they were a lot of them should have been. They all should have been on Team USA. Tatum was there. Jaylen Brown didn't make it because of Nike issues, but he should have been there. He
Is
was the
that what
Finals
it
MVP.
was?
I mean, that's what I think it was, but nothing. There's nothing confirmed. Derek White made it. Drew Holiday made it. So that's 4 of them right there.
Was you mad that your man wasn't getting any burn?
Nah,
Bro,
nah. Save your
don't
body
s-
for the season. I don't care
I
about
don't,
that.
I don't see why.
I didn't see a problem with it
I don't see
either.
why he would get burned. Like he's been pretty bad for quite some time.
And not only that, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like offensively, defensively, Tatum can still Tatum. Like I want to say offensively, he's been struggling since before even the fucking finals.
Yeah, and then his skill set doesn't really match what they
People that was on the
need.
court. Yeah.
They only needed people that was going to catch and shoot, right? So that's why Devin Booker fits so well. That's why Derek White fits so well. That's why Drew Holiday fits so well because they also play. Drew and Derek White both play both sides of the ball. They didn't need a ball stopper. They didn't need somebody who's going to catch it, need 3, 4, 5 dribbles, take a shot. They didn't need that. They had LeBron, Steph, and KD to do that. They had Anthony Edwards to do that. They didn't need Jason Tatum to do that. Granted, I'm glad he was on the team, but
Yeah, he got his
gold medal, but they ain't really need him. And this is what I'm saying. So look, they had Jason Tatum but didn't need him. We have a bright future.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
but-
take, but I like to this point, you take off LeBron, KD, Steph.
Like based off
who
of
we-
FIBA play we just saw.
Who do we
technically-
have to put those points in?
I'd say Devin Booker could do a phenomenal job, but is he gonna be the guy? That's the thing.
Yeah, do you think we have a guy that
Yes.
who?
Either Tatum or Anthony Edwards.
That could
Yes.
lead
Yes.
America on a world
In
stage.
4 years, yes. 4 years of NBA development, yes. They will be 2 of the best players in the world. We also have Anthony Davis. He should be towards the end of his career, but I still think he'll be able to hold his own. Yeah, man, I think we're good. I think our
Chet,
biggest
we'll have Chet.
Chet, 7
Wait,
footer,
He's American.
He's American.
Yeah, Chet's American.
7 footer. That's what I'm saying. I think we're gonna be good.
All right,
We're gonna be good, man. I'm not worried about it. The games are gonna be a bit closer. We're not gonna be winning by 16, 18, 20. That's why all that FanDuel stuff is cap. I hated those spreads because
Yeah,
the people who put in these spreads, I know they don't watch these overseas players play
They
play
think
there.
about '94 Dream Team. Over
Right,
there.
like,
when
and
they
this is what I
niggas
had to
beating
explain
niggas
to
by
my
like
friend.
40.
Like, we're, because my man's was like, oh, but the Jordan Dream Team did this to the world. I'm like, I'm trying to get him to understand. It's like when you get your 5 and you pull up to a hood and you play the hood's best 5 and the crowd that's from the hood just expects the hood to win because it's their best 5, but that's only because they don't know the 5 that they're playing. And that's what it is with Team USA. We go over there and they just expect us to blow them out by 16 because those are our best guys. They got hoopers over there too. We just don't know them.
Bro,
So-
some of the best hoopers in the world ain't in the NBA.
that's a fact. Shout out to Yabusele. The one from France.
Yeah, that nigga
He
was balling.
was balling. Like he's
Saying they
gonna
hoop.
get an NBA contract. You're gonna see him on the team
I
next
doubt
year.
it. I doubt it.
Nah, he was balling. He was balling. A lot of the people on Joker's team was gunning. Like they was shooting. Like
Bro, these boys is getting
they,
good.
yeah.
Bro.
But compared to Jordan's era, I think they said what it was like 9 foreign players.
Bro, the best player in the 90s that was foreign, I think, was Tony Kukoc.
He was nice though.
He was a role player.
On the Jordan team though.
He'd have been a role player in any NBA team where he was at. He was good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to downplay, but that just goes to show the difference in talent. We went from having a role player be arguably the best international player to now the best international players are now in the NBA.
Like the faces of the NBA.
Like in order for them, what American has the chance to be the face of the NBA at this point?
Shit, Ja fucked that up.
Ja had a shot. He blew the bag.
I feel like they like Ant, but Ant's still mad young.
Yeah.
Ant's too young. He's like 23. Tatum, we gave him a shot, and they still don't believe in him.
Bro, too
Even after
inconsistent.
winning the championship.
He won a chip, and they still don't believe in him. That wasn't enough. They don't like Jaylen Brown. They say he's not marketable. Who's left? Anthony Davis. They don't believe in him.
Yeah, the
Definitely
league is
don't.
cooked.
Hmm?
The league in terms of American faces are cooked.
That's what I'm saying. So now think about that, right? What does that mean for the kids that are growing up in the ghetto that all want to try to go to the NBA? At one point, you actually legit had a shot because they were looking for talent from the hood.
Now everything is overseas.
Now, everything is overseas. So now if you 10, 11, 12, and you saying, yo, I want to go to the NBA, do you think they really understand what it takes to make it to that level at this point and where the NBA is and where it's heading?
I don't know.
I think it's done for the kids.
It's
Man,
cooked, bro.
they ain't got no
You know,
shot.
I never thought of it.
They don't got no shot. If you 9 years old right now,
You gotta be
Your
a
best chance is
phenomenon.
becoming a YouTube baller at that point. Doing
Right.
like basketball content creation and shit.
yeah,
Damn.
that's probably your
Playing in
best bet.
creator leagues and shit.
Because or 2K leagues probably. Get yourself some joysticks and
Lock in, nigga.
lock in.
Shit,
They travel.
That 2K league shit might be over with.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because it wasn't profitable.
Why?
Because of it's like a multitude of different factors, but there was just like not as much fan interest in the 2K league to support it around it.
But
And I'm
nobody
pretty
wants
sure
to watch
in, like,
niggas
the-
play.
I'm pretty sure in like the next year or two, like that shit's gonna be done. Like the teams attached to actual NBA teams and shit, that shit is gonna be
That's
cooked.
crazy. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
2K, I mean, niggas is just getting tired of 2K, so that's one.
Yeah, because it's the same game every year.
And you're charging me for it, like
Yeah.
it should
Another
be free.
$70.
Yeah, it should be that game. 2K should literally be a free game that they just updated.
You think so?
Bro, it's the
2K should be
same
like
game.
Fortnite, nigga. Fortnite is a free game, and I get more out of Fortnite every year than I do 2K.
It's the same game with just different my player things that you got to do. Same shit, same gameplay too. Like not really a big ass difference.
And you know what's
Isn't-
crazy about that is that NCAA just dropped, and I made this argument before. I think NCAA has the best story mode in all gaming sports history. And it's the same game, but the way that they have their story mode set up, people buy the game for that. They don't even care about playing online. Like the story mode is so fire.
What's
That-
the story mode in that?
So basically, you start off in high
Road to
school.
glory and shit.
Yeah, it's a road to glory. You start off in high school, and you play a few games in high school, and based off of that, you can get like scholarships and sign and commit to a college. Then you go to a college, then you have to balance like grade. Like I think from what I'm hearing now, you have to balance grades, homework, your NIL deals, and you're still playing football. So you could flunk out. You can
That's
get
fire.
cut,
That's fine.
and then if you make it to the league, you're then like your player can be transferred into Madden. So that's like a big feature that a lot of people look forward to. So even though the game is still the same, it's the story mode
That's
and how
fire.
they improve
That's
it over the
fire.
years that make people want to buy it.
That's fine.
2K just doesn't do
2K
that.
tried that though with the my player mode because you had to remember they made you play like a couple of games in the G League or something like that.
Yeah,
Or
but that's not,
the thing.
that's not like a real.
I
thing.
stopped-
Like,
I stopped-
they'll make you play like 2 games in high school, 2 games in college. If you shit in all of that, you'll probably end up in the G League and gotta fight to the NBA, and then you get drafted or whatever the case. But it's not like a real like thing. It's just like more so filler. Like all right, here, before we get to the like the meat and potatoes of the storyline. Like
That's cool though. I never know that. That's football, basketball.
It's football.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
football. Yeah, so I mean, a lot
college
of people-
college football.
he said NCAA.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know if it was with the football, basketball,
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
one it
college
was, but that's fucking cool though. I will buy that just to do that.
That's
And
what I'm
I don't
saying.
play video games.
Exactly. So now this is attracting a crowd of people who don't even really care about video games. They'll just buy it because the story mode is so fire, and they won't even play with the player in Madden. They'll just do the story mode again.
Like, and then you'll have like multiple story modes because if you don't want to do this deal, you do a different deal.
Exactly.
That's
so
fire.
now with
That's
the like
fire.
NIL deals and stuff like that, I can't even. I want to try it. One of my mans, shout out to Spence, he just bought it today, and him and his son is probably playing it right now. But yeah, you don't even have to be in. You don't even have to be into college football to enjoy that type of story mode.
Yeah,
Anybody
word.
can relate to just going on a journey, and just trying to make it through like a bunch of trials and tribulations to get to the ultimate goal. Anybody can relate to that. So I thought it was dope. But the only thing about it, you can only play with either a quarterback or receiver. Can't play with running back. But if you don't care about being a quarterback, then
I mean, yeah, I was always every time I played Madden, I made myself a quarterback anyway. So I could do that even. Yeah, that's fire. That's cool. That's cool as shit. Are we off the NBA of Olympics?
You can.
Yeah. Do
About
you
to get
want?
scary in a few years though.
Yeah.
That boy Wemby. I'm saying.
Yeah. Nah.
This nigga had a quote. Nigga said something along the lines of, I'm just scared for my opponents in a couple of years. And nigga said where NBA or FIBA. Nigga said everywhere. Wemby.
hey, yo, look, listen, French man. Until you beat USA, you're not number one. All right? And until whatever league is in France is better than the NBA, they are not number one. I don't even care if y'all win gold. You will still not number one. Until you win an NBA championship. All right? That's the one that matters. So FIBA, cool. Olympics, cool. Playing in France, cool. But this is still ours. All right? USA, USA, USA. Until you dethrone us. So yeah, no, we're not afraid. We got Chet.
We got Chet.
Yeah, we got a 7'2". So
the Patriot.
Right.
He's the Patriot. You're a Patriot. You talk.
no, I'm not. I just love my country.
Damn, I'm a Patriot, but I low-key wanted France to win.
That's crazy. Double
I
agent.
fuck with Wemby, bro.
Double
I'm
agent,
a
man.
Spurs fan.
I don't give a fuck. What? Where you? No, nigga, is he
Ain't no,
USA?
ain't no Spur was on Team USA. I don't give a fuck.
I respect it. You know what's crazy? Speaking of the Spurs, I think the Spurs should trade for LeBron and Steph.
That's been talked about.
I think they should do
People
that.
have been talking about that.
I think they should do that. I think if they do that, they win one with Wemby, and then give Wemby the keys, and then they figure it out from there.
Yeah, but what happens after?
It don't matter. They won. I don't think they're gonna build. I don't think they're gonna build and
They
win
have a
again.
good young core though.
Not good enough to win a championship.
Not yet, but that
I don't
they're in a
think-
rebuilding stage with one of the brightest stars that has come out in
Yeah.
a long time.
But I mean, I don't think. I don't
He's
think
7'5".
5. They say he grew. They say he like 7'6" now.
7'6".
That has to be extremely uncomfortable.
He could shoot.
Oh God, bro.
Yeah, how he can't get? Did he sit in the car?
I'm sure it has to be like
like a
a Cadillac Escalade,
big cars.
Like he
Tahoe.
can't, bro. He's 7'6".
A U-Haul or
Could
something.
shoot at the U-Haul is crazy.
Oh, no,
Nah, I can't fit in the U-Haul. Driving the U-Haul, that shit is.
in the back.
You got to sit
You
in the
gotta
back.
sit in the back. And
That's cargo.
He only can get driven places. Like,
Yeah, that's
bro,
They
he's
need one of them
7'6" that can shoot the
Flintstone cars.
three.
Flintstones with your feet
Oh, what
just
you just run?
Oh no, bro.
Nah, that's a talent that is unbeatable.
Can't teach that.
You can't.
Can't teach height.
No,
Nah.
but I'm saying we got height too. Like we have Chet.
Bro, he made Rudy
got
Gobert
Chet.
look small.
Bro, this
That's
nigga
cool.
Wemby was, I ain't gonna lie, in the season, he was bullying Chet though.
All right, that's cool.
Is
He
it-
still got Chet.
And Chet had the year of preparation.
So I'm gonna say it now. Chet better than Wemby until proven otherwise. Chet better.
Crazy.
Chet better. Number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Get your game.
Not because of him.
Partly because of him.
Nigga,
He contributed to that.
I feel like if you swap Chet and Wemby, Thunder goes further.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because, like,
We'll see in
Wemby
the
can
Olympics.
literally do what Chet was doing,
The
but better.
difference is I agree with you but the Thunder had a way better team than the Spurs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah,
just
like,
swap,
If you
if you swap
they
Chet
go
and you swap Wemby.
They go further. They go
Shit,
further.
Spurs might still win 22 games, probably 20.
But they go further. They definitely do
But
go
the
further.
Thunder, they go further.
Yeah, I agree.
I think, because Wemby could do it. Chet could do it better.
If Team USA plays France again, and it's Chet versus Wemby, Chet gonna win.
All right, well, we'll see.
If OKC play the Spurs and Chet plays Wemby, Chet gonna win.
Better teams. I don't know what to say. If Olympics had 1-on-1 and it was Chet and Wemby winning.
We'll never see that, so that don't matter. What matters is when they both on the court against each other, Chet gonna win. That's all that matters.
Who's the Thunder?
That's all that matters. So until
When is it?
then,
No, what was it?
until then, Wemby, get your game up, or just play for Team USA and we all good. I'll take that.
Wemby to play for Team USA?
Yeah, this is where you making all your money. Shit, you owe us too. Come play for Team USA. I'm cool with that. Luka, stay home. Listen, Luka, you got your swag here. Stay for Team USA. Joker, Team USA. Giannis, you definitely need to play for Team USA. Because you got that Team USA, that heart. But, I think we good, though. Real matter of fact, no, stay where y'all at. So we can just keep proving that we're the better country. We don't need y'all. We got Ant-Man. We got AD. We got.
You think AD plays
Chet.
next in 4 years? I don't think he even plays.
I think so.
years.
I think he'll be a role player, though. He'll be like what we thought LeBron was going to be this year. Just a guy that's there to. Because remember, he's been playing USA basketball since like 18.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think he
So-
plays one more? I don't think he plays.
I think he plays one more, but I think he plays more of like if Chet is what AD used to be, then he'll be helping him like continue to develop like that type of role, which they're gonna need. So we got Bam, we got ballers,
Do y'all want to talk about the boxing?
bro.
You wanna...
Same thing with boxing. They trying to take American boxing away. All right,
What
and
do
I
you
don't
mean?
like that.
Who?
I respect them
Who?
as a businessman, Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Yeah.
I respect them as a businessman. I respect the organization and what he's trying to do for boxing. At the same time, though, we have to be very careful when people that are not from here come over here and dump millions and millions of dollars into something. Anytime that happens, the more money that's dumped into it, the less ownership that we get.
Well, he owns
The
that
money-
shit.
The more money that's dumped into it, the less say we get. The more money that's dumped into it, eventually they're going to pull out and say, y'all need to go to where I'm at now. So now what does that mean for the American fighters? If your biggest bag is going to be over there, where are you going to go? Over there. That doesn't benefit
Home.
home. And that's what we need to take care of. You know?
I think didn't he buy boxing?
No, he didn't buy boxing. He's just one of the biggest. Like, he's just throwing bags at people right now. So, for example,
Bro, they just gave him the Riyadh season belt. Like, they made a belt for this nigga.
that's what I'm saying. He's putting in work. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to diminish what he's done.
No, first of all, I ain't like the belt thing. Not gonna lie to you, because there's already too many belts. Too many belts. There's way too many
But I
belts.
think
it's-
belts than wrestling.
There's too many belts.
See, I used to think that, and then now that I started like following and like covering the sport more, I think it's actually good for boxing because there's more opportunities for people to prove themselves. So now, if you only, like, let's say for example, you only had two belts per division, you know how hard it would be to be able to fight for a belt.
But you know
If
how
there's only
good
two?
it would be if we see the people we want to fight.
Belts would be more prestigious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same, but
Nah,
then
but
now
now
it
you really
X's
have
out
to
a lot
fight. Now you have to really have to fight somebody for the belt. Like those, you're not gonna be a champ for 16 years. You're not gonna
Why
do
not?
that because you gotta fight the real people that you supposed to
No,
fight.
because you can still. I think they would still be able to do, like, if Canelo had a belt right now, and I think he would still move the way he's moving now, even if it was only two belts in his division. I don't think that'll change anything. I think that now nobody's gonna get a shot at Canelo because you got to beat this person. You got to beat 7 people to even have a shot at that belt. I just think it just X's out so much potential talent that we would never get to see because they would probably lose 2 or 3 fights in pursuit of that one
And then
belt,
that's it.
and then that's the end of their career.
I see what you're saying.
So I think we the boxing community need it because now you have champions that can prove themselves, and then even within there, people value more belts than others. So like the green belts, like the WBC, people cherish that more. Like, okay, you're a WBC champ, you got something, as opposed to like one of the red belts, which I believe is WBA. So within the community, people value more belts, like some belts over others. So there's still some type of like prestige of having those green belts as opposed to the red one. Like the IBF belt, nobody care about that. But you still beat somebody to get a belt, so that means something. It still has some type of value. It's just not the same value as a WBC, one of those green belts. And I actually learned, side note, that the oldest belt organization, I think, was WBA.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Yeah,
I was listening to them when they said that. Shout out to 15 rounds of boxing too, by the way.
And Point Five Sports.
Yes.
Shout out to Point Five Sports, $2 leak in the building. We definitely appreciate you, my guy, and all the support that you continue to give us. And
We need you back up here too, by the way.
yeah, we was actually working on that. My schedule got so clogged up these past couple weeks that it's been really, really difficult. But definitely go follow, get all your sports bets at Point POINT, the number 5 NYC for the best sports picks in the world. Go chop it up a $2 leak. Tell him 40 Central sent you, and he'll make sure to take care of you because he is doing what he does. And I guess since we're at the shout out page, shout out section, also 15 Rounds of Boxing is putting together a book bag drive.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing a book bag drive for the kids. You could donate on the Four Corners Boxing Instagram. They have the link up there. You can hit up Fight Night X, Fight Night Mo, or hit me up and I can direct you to them. They're going to be doing it in the West Farm section of the Bronx. So even now we're expanding our horizons. Last year we just did it in Throsneck. This year is going over to West Farms. And now we're going to be able to provide a different community with school supplies and all that stuff. So support the people that's doing the work. Y'all support celebrities like they actually care about y'all. Support the people that's doing the work. That's what's wrong with our community. Oh yeah. Also, the Sip and Paint. Is it Sip and Paint?
Yeah.
It's the Suicide Prevention Paint and Sip Party by Mishu Styles and Creations. Will be collaborating with 40 Central Podcast. That is going to be October 13th. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Yes, October 13th. Make sure to buy your tickets. Buy your tickets because we are helping raise money, well, spread awareness, raise money, and give back to the community through this Sip and Paint for suicide awareness. It is a really, really prevalent topic. It is something that affects a lot of people that don't like to talk about it. And even if you haven't, experienced someone or know someone who's been through it, still show up and show some love because, you don't know what that can mean to the next person. And like it's a really like touchy subject, so I don't want to speak too much on it. But just showing up to this event will mean a lot for the people who have experienced losing someone to suicide. And even if you've had if you're battling like depression or even if you've had suicidal thoughts, this will be also a space to come be in a place with love, with care, and an amazing networking opportunity that you don't want to miss. So make sure to DM. You could DM me. You could DM Justin. You could DM Mishu Styles and Creations on Instagram to get your tickets. We're also going to have a link for you to get to purchase your tickets and all that stuff sent to you all as soon as we get that up and running.
Great shout out section. That was really good.
Also Army Bowl. The Army Bowl is coming up in December. If you have a child that plays tackle football between the ages of, I think it's 10 and 14, but middle school. We're looking at the sort of middle school age.
Boys or girls?
I believe both. As long as they're cool with tackle. It's a tackle football thing. And so the thing that's going to be dope about it is that the media side, which I'm going to be a part of, and also Untethered Elite, which is going to be led by Ed Stone. That is going to be an amazing collaboration because I'm going to be the head of live streaming.
Nice.
And I just seen, this is no slight, I don't want to, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but I just watched an organization that was in Atlantic City that was supposed to be live streaming their games. And there was a lot of confusion and misunderstanding on how to get that, and a lot of parents couldn't watch the game. We're going to make this as simple and as easy as a few clicks, a one-time payment, and you'll be able to watch all the games, all the kids, and this will help support that going into the future. So that's going to happen in December. We're looking at the week before Christmas, I believe. And it's going to be 4 or 5 days of football. We're going to be making the kids football cards. We're going to be giving the kids photo shoots. We're going to be doing videos, live streaming. It's going to be an event like none other. No other nationals is going to do what we do on the media side. Point blank, period. Guaranteed. So in other organizations, like if you go to Florida or something like that, they'll probably give you a T-shirt. Yeah, you played in Florida, you got a T-shirt, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Here, you're getting cards, you're getting photos, you're getting videos, you're getting interviews, and it's going to be live streaming. That's the minimum. The minimum. And then we're also creating a TV show, which I'm going to be hosting, and that is going to be where we're going to break down the best kids in each age bracket. So it's going to be almost like an ESPN, like Chris Boomer kind of thing where he plays the replays and stuff like that. And we're going to go through the film, give a shout out to kids. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. And we're going to be interviewing some of the kids too.
That's fire. That's fire. How do people support?
Great question. You can follow the Instagram page at JT's Untethered Elite. So JTS Untethered Elite on IG. We are almost at 300 followers. So
let's go.
Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push it.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Is it gonna be one team at a time, or are you gonna have multiple teams playing? Or like how's that going?
There's gonna be multiple teams playing, but yeah. So it's gonna be multiple teams playing, multiple cameramans on each field. I think 2 fields will have live streaming, but everybody's gonna be playing on one of the fields eventually that will be live streamed.
Okay.
So every team is gonna have a live streamed game.
It's gonna be like the main field you're gonna be.
Not necessarily. Well, that of course when we get to like the playoffs and championships and stuff like that. But for the most part, I believe most games will be streamed, if I'm not mistaken. But I know everybody who participates will have at least one live stream game.
That's fire.
Yeah, and if that's incorrect, then I'll
we'll
make
figure
sure
it out.
Yeah.
We'll fix it at the end, and so we can know.
Because I don't want to be held to that. And they be like, "I said my kid up and
Yeah. No, he ain't seen no game.
But I think every kid is gonna have at least one.
Where's it gonna be at?
Texas.
Texas, yeah. You said.
Yeah. So we riding out to Texas. If you want to be a part of the media team, let me know. If you're interested in like camera work and videography and stuff like that, like that's what these kids love. Let me know, and then I'll see if I can get you onto the team.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, but it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Trying to think, is there anything else? Smooth Lindo. Shout out to Smooth Lindo.
Let's go.
Just dropped her game show a couple weeks ago. We have the Pop the Balloon 2 in the works. She's another one. Extremely hardworking person. Always in the lab, and I'm just always continue to support. We're always going to continue to support, and wish you nothing but the best. So continue to do what you do. Continue to crush the YouTube and TikTok world. I feel like you're going viral every day now. Somehow, some way on TikTok. I don't know how you do it. If you actually, what you should do, if you're trying to get your TikTok numbers up, if you're trying to get your YouTube numbers up, if you're trying to get your Instagram numbers up, DM Smooth Lindo at SMOOVELINDO on all platforms. She is a mastermind behind social media marketing, and she can help you get viral and get numbers on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
The book, though, right?
Yeah, and she has a book.
Yep.
And she has a book. So DM her and ask her about the book.
The book actually shows and it tells you how to.
It's a playbook. Play by play.
Play by play. Yeah.
Play by play.
Damn, Man, that was good. That was good. I don't know. That was. You good? Oh,
that's-
first of all, one, we also got to congratulate you
What happened?
on your corner pocket shots. Actually, YouTube going live. That was your first one that you.
Oh yeah.
You
Started
have
going live, man.
Yeah, you got your YouTube now for the corner pocket shots and.
Yep. I mean, appreciate that. Yeah. You know, we're going one day at a time. You can follow Corner Pocket Shots on YouTube. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. Let's try to get at least my first goal is 100 subscribers. I'm trying to do that before the end of the summer.
Everybody go do
And
that. Everybody go
subscribe to that. And yeah, Corner Pocket Shots now on YouTube, man. I'm excited. To work. Yeah.
Is you gonna be doing all of that on corner pocket shots also?
What the Army Bowl?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not the live streams. No, the live streams are gonna be on Patreon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a paywall, and then you pay. It's like,
yeah.
like $5-10. That ain't nothing crazy.
Yeah. To watch your kids play or to support. I mean,
Right.
it's
gonna be action replays, interviews, like all that stuff is gonna be. It's gonna be on there. So
that's fire.
you don't want to miss it.
That's fire. Anything that happened in this past month that had you something that you wanted to talk about that we missed out on?
Are you trying to alley oop some shit?
No, I'm asking you. No, I was asking. I was really asking you. Just wanted to see what you had.
Trump assassination.
Oh shit, we didn't even talk about that. The Trump assassination attempt. We didn't even speak about that.
No, we haven't been on. We wasn't on after that happened.
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
I mean, we can.
Let's do it.
All right, well, let's just start. Is it real or fake? Let's just get straight to it. Everybody knows what happened. Like, we ain't got to summarize what happened. Everybody knows. Is it real or fake? Now that more details are out.
I think it was fake.
You think it was fake?
I fuck with Trump. I think it
Dun
was fake.
dun dun dun.
Hold on.
I'm a big WWE fan. Now, am I saying I don't think people died there? I do think people died there.
You think Vince McMahon was behind this?
Hey man, they buddies.
I know.
He could have picked up on something.
You think it was fake?
I do.
Why?
It's politics, bro. It's all a show. It's all a game. It's all pomp and circumstance.
I tell you. So that day, he was at the Peter Dobson fight.
Oh yeah.
I was in
shout
PA.
out to
Funny enough,
Peter Dobson.
I was in PA because I went with me and my girl went with my mom to see like a Christian play, Daniel, and the Lions.
I heard that shit was good.
OD.
Yeah.
It was. We was in like in Lancaster, PA, in like the Amish communities and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, motherfuckers was in the road with their carriage and their horses. And I'm like,
For
damn,
real?
yeah, different type of life they live.
Or
That
they don't use
GPS
deodorant.
probably
Right?
just like
What GPS?
They got that shit in their brain, bro.
yeah, from wherever they was going or to wherever they lived to wherever they was going had to be like a 2-day journey.
Nah, they don't go that
They
far.
in a town, bro.
They got a town.
But wait, where did you see them though?
In the Amish town.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you saw them wherever you were at.
Nah, we was on a bus. We was on a bus
okay,
driving
okay.
around the town and shit, or the area.
It's like wherever they was going
Like
was a
throughout
2-day
the area,
journey.
you would see the houses. You would see them just trotting along in the road, causing traffic because the bus got to swerve around a horse and a carriage.
That's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy.
He said wherever they was going was a 2-day drive.
I'm thinking like y'all cross paths in like a
you thought we saw them
metropolitan
like coming
area.
from here
Yeah,
to
like something
to
like
PA?
that. So I'm thinking you was like
Oh,
by the
shit.
mall or something, and they was over there.
Nah.
That's
Yo.
probably gonna take them 2 days to get there. And buy something?
They don't buy nothing from malls.
They don't?
Nah, they just all natural. They don't buy.
These niggas use Amazon, bro. I think that's cat. These niggas definitely be buying shit.
Bro, they technically don't.
They don't use internet.
Like, I'm pretty sure these niggas.
So they
lose-
say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course they're gonna uphold the image. You know, they're gonna act like that. But then there's people that say they praise God, and then they fucking commit sins every day.
Agreed.
Shit, preachers rape kids.
Hey.
All right, that's fair, but that would defeat the purpose of being Amish. Then at that point, why be Amish and just be regular?
But
Why be a priest?
Do you remember that show? Hey, you remember that show that used to take like the full Amish kids and put them in like the regular society and have them? They used to go crazy.
No.
Was that? Google that.
You know what's crazy? I think I would actually
that.
like being with them though, to some extent, because I think we have some similarities. Like, I just don't be liking people, and I feel like they the same way too. Like, they just want to be around their own. If I was just around them and we got to kick it, I can see myself chilling there for like a good like month and a half, just like living. Depending on how they live though, like I gotta take showers. Like, I don't know like what their day to day.
They probably take showers. They probably just don't use electronics or modern technology.
Yeah. They don't use soap that smells.
You probably not
either.
microwaving your food. Like you
Okay.
putting that bitch in the oven. Yeah.
All right.
Or something like that.
But
Like,
they don't use scented stuff either. Like
you
don't use
on the
deodorant.
farm.
They don't use scented soap.
Fucking in the projects, we ain't got ovens. We got
You on the
microwaves,
farm. You
Okay,
working.
on the farm. Working the farm?
You working on the farm.
I would want to try
do
that
that.
experience.
You working on you riding bikes and you fucking you on horses and carriages to transport.
I feel like that would make you appreciate sunlight so much more.
Like being outside.
Yeah, like you would just appreciate stuff. So I think like right now with like technology and stuff like that, like the sun isn't as like valuable as it once was. Like, and this is like a long shot theory, but if you living off the land, you're more conscious of like how much time you have left and the things that you can do until sunfall. So now you start to appreciate that a lot more, the same way, and vice versa, right? Like there are things that you could do at night. Like if an Amish person's gonna rob another Amish person, at sunfall, it could go down, right? So it's just things that you could appreciate a little bit more when it comes to just connecting with nature and things that used to be appreciated hundreds of thousands of years ago before all this technology stuff. Like now they got artificial suns. Like China had an artificial sun like last year, I think, like that. And they put it in the air. So now you got people creating suns. Like, nah, I would want to stay with the Amish people. How can I do that? Do I just like pull up?
I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
can you convert to Amishism?
Do I have to convert?
I mean, this ain't no game, nigga. Like, the fuck? You ain't gonna come to my community like, yo, how I get like y'all, and then be like, all right, I'm out.
I mean, they did that to the Africans.
The Amish?
No, I'm saying Americans did that to the Africans.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man.
Just pulled up and say, yo, what's up?
Well, you're gonna have
Ain't
to
that how Thanksgiving started?
write a letter to them, because that's how you're gonna get this back.
There was less world rules back then, too, though.
True.
Yeah.
Where's the closest Amish community from here, from the Bronx?
I'm just gonna assume Lancaster.
Yeah, I think that's
PA.
like, look, see, oh my God, I love this show with the Amish kids living in the city. See, that was
Yeah,
real.
because I think that's like a thing. Like when they turn 18,
They go to try it out and
Like,
see
they
if
get
they
to
like that
choose.
shit.
like if they
Well,
want.
so now how does that work with government? Like do they pay taxes?
Pretty sure
They probably don't, because like
they probably just do a lot of farming jobs because they're Amish. So that's the way they.
so what about
Like farmers pay taxes. They don't.
Oh, they do. They do pay. Yeah, but like Indians don't.
Okay, they're not Indians.
But
They're
I'm
not
just
Native
saying, like
Americans.
that's like on the Indian reservation they don't pay. But like, why wouldn't that be the same for Amish?
Why would it?
Because they got their own fucking place. They
It's
know what?
not- Jewish people pay taxes too. Some niggas in Brooklyn pay taxes.
Heavy taxes too.
They ain't the Native Americans, nigga. They didn't take Amish land.
Right.
I mean, how do we know?
I don't.
I mean,
all
yeah,
right, but
fair.
that's
As I'm saying, like who said the Amish wasn't really
Hey man, we got the select groups that we fuck with in history.
true.
and Amish is not one of
Everybody
them.
else is just not that important yet. You need something bigger to happen.
Right.
Because they don't bother nobody.
Like I don't know, maybe nothing big enough with the Amish.
Have you ever
happening.
met an Amish person?
No,
No.
I've never seen one.
I've seen.
I've
them,
seen them before.
Obviously,
I've never seen
I've never had a conversation.
Like it just makes me think. Like just, again, like going back to what you said about
Like, what
seeing
would
one
that
on the
conversation even be like?
That's what I'm saying. Because
Like
Nah,
we
that's
talking,
just-
we talking pop culture. How am I gonna talk in pop culture to someone who just only like reads the newspaper? Like they don't know memes. They don't know.
But that shit would be so interesting though.
Niggas is having normal conversations. Like
Nah,
we're
you
not
can
talking.
have a conversation.
We ain't talking about no movie we saw really, unless niggas got the whole.
The
You
real.
got the-
Nah.
My whole purpose, no, not my whole purpose, but one of my things I would try to do, I would try to convert one of them. Like, if I see one of them on a carriage, I'm going to pull up in a Hyundai and just, like, rev my engine. Like, look, I got, like, 400 horses. This is way faster than your one horse that's going to take you 2 days to get to wherever you going to pick up your Amazon package.
Yeah, but they
and he gonna be like, "That's fine.
fine,
I
yeah.
don't get into horse accidents."
That's crazy.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they don't get into accidents. That's a good point. They don't fly. Do they fly?
Ooh, that's a
Fly.
good question.
Oh, like
Yeah, like, do they take, like...
I thought you thought these niggas
I-
was superhuman
that's
for
a-
a
Oh,
second.
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
about to be like, nigga, what?
Fly.
Oh, yeah, like, do they fly? Do they take, like
Planes?
JetBlue? Because they don't have internet,
They
right?
probably. All right, so I would assume they have exceptions for some things because, like, you probably got some Amish family across the country. Like, you're dead ass not just taking a horse over there to see them. I'm sorry, you're not doing that.
You're not doing it.
I mean, but they used to do that back in the day. That's what the routes
You
are
think
for.
niggas is taking a horse from like PA to California if there's an Amish community out there or some shit? Seattle, I don't know, maybe there.
Listen, have you played
How
Oregon
committed are you?
Trail?
Huh?
You played Oregon Trail?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's way too old. I'm too old for you.
I say that.
They used to have to go cross country and fucking in the game on a fucking horse and carriage.
Was that the objective of the game?
Yeah, like I think
That sucks.
That's what,
It's a boring ass game.
Right.
That's why I ain't play that shit. Nigga, what are you talking
I
about?
think so.
Nigga,
I
that
don't
fucking
remember, but
enemy,
I
the boss was a tumbleweed.
Nigga said the objective is to uncover the whole map on horse and carriage. That's it.
He's to go
Like,
mad
nigga,
places.
Nigga, what the fuck? I ain't playing that shit.
Shout out to the Amish people, even though y'all don't watch this. You know, shout
But
out
that's
to
a
y'all.
good question. Do they fly?
Morse coded,
Yeah,
nigga.
Right, Morse code.
That's crazy. Do they
I want
fly?
to know, do they fly? I want to know, do they go on cruises? And I want to know what holidays they celebrate. 'Cause I'm sure they don't celebrate Christmas. I'm sure they probably don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Do they celebrate birthdays? Like, I don't.
If anybody knows an Amish person out
I'm
there,
gonna look up Amish community on YouTube. I'm gonna look up an Amish YouTube channel.
you think they have that?
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure there's some YouTuber out there that went to an Amish community to record how they live.
Amish YouTuber.
I spent
Weekend
the day
with
with
the
the
Amish.
Amish
Oh,
community.
see, yeah, weekend with the Amish. See,
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm gonna start watching some of this stuff. Amish girls see airport for the first time.
yeah, but that's the show I was talking about. What's the show?
It's on
Return to
TLC.
Amish.
Yeah, Return to Amish.
Oh.
That's the
These
show,
niggas had 7 seasons.
bro. They used to bring them and be like, yo, do you want to stay Amish or not?
It vaguely looks familiar.
They be like, yo, do you want to stay Amish? They have them drinking and shit, partying. Well, I guess when they turn 18 or something like that, they're supposed to be like adults, right? In the Amish community.
I think that's when they like was supposed to make the
They
choice.
go, they make a choice if you want to go and stay Amish or you want to go and be outside and follow everything else in the world.
Nah, you gotta be able to low key like join then, because how do you like what?
How do
Unless
you-
a lot of niggas is just like, nah, I'm good on that. I'm gonna stay here.
What you mean?
Like because if people turn 18 and leave, like you gotta, there has to be some type of compensation in terms of the community. Like you still need people.
Oh, like people to join and stuff like that?
Yeah, but if they have a community, they're making babies. They're making young Amish.
Yeah, but what if all those babies, not all, but like what if a good amount of those babies be like, all right, like you
That's it.
still need people.
I think I could join. I think I'll be a good asset to the community. I could lift
You know how
hay.
to make fire?
No, but they could teach me. I could lift hay.
I can milk a cow.
Yeah, everybody has a role. I think that's the point. You know, everybody has to contribute to society in order for society to work. But what I can say, I don't think they were behind the Trump assassination. I don't think they had anything to do with that shit.
I don't know. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, they probably just now finding out about it now.
That'd be like the internet jokes. It'd be like Instagram pages, like what is it? Microsoft Explorer or Windows, whatever that old browsing shit is, and the page would just be posting news from like 5 years ago.
Oh, that's dumb
Because it's a
funny.
joke on how slow it used to be.
That's funny.
So nigga, like it would be like breaking news: Michael Jackson just passed away or whatever. And
Yo,
niggas is just like, what
There's
the
a
fuck?
page?
I've seen pages like that before.
That's dumb funny.
Like
That's
just
dumb
making fun of Explorer and shit like that because this shit's just slow.
Did y'all see that theory about Michael Jackson still being? No, sorry, Michael Jackson being dead in like 1980s or something like that.
The 80s?
Like he
Nah, I
been
didn't see
died?
that one.
He been died.
And it was a clone mic.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
they
see that
said
theory?
but I heard the clone mic a
They
long
said
time
that
ago.
about Joe Biden too.
Yeah, they said that about Joe Biden. They
They
said
said
that about
Joe-
a lot of people. They said there's a lot of clones out there.
That doesn't surprise me. I think they even said that about LeBron.
They said that about somebody who got their hairline back. I was like, they was like, yo, this hairline and this hairline not the same. He's a clone.
Nah, that's what they've been doing with Joe Biden. They be talking about how his
His
ears
ear?
and shit
Yeah, I
is
seen that.
different, and his
I-
like mouth, just different facial build is different.
Yeah, they said that about a lot of people. Do you think that it's possible for them to make clones of us yet?
Man,
absolutely.
I learned about that pig when
So
I
if
was
he-
in like elementary, middle school. Bro.
Right.
They did that shit with that pig in elementary, middle
What pig?
school. Remember they have the first shit was cloned was like a pig or a sheep or some
Yeah,
shit
I
like
think
that.
it was a sheep.
Dolly the sheep or some weird shit.
Oh, I cut. You said
Was that the name? If so, how do I remember?
Nah, yeah, they definitely been cloning animals.
Wow, that's the name.
Yeah.
Dolly the sheep.
Yeah,
Shout out to your teacher.
my teacher didn't tell me that.
Oh, whoops.
How do you
even know.
remember
I
that?
don't know. I just know things sometimes and don't know how I know it.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Yeah,
I
you
just
probably
read too
see that
much.
shit, Yeah.
Right.
Nah, but
Yeah, this shit, 1990s, 1996. Oh no, that's when it was born. But they had cloned that shit in like the 90s, early 2000s, bro.
So if they had that in the early 2000s,
it was like a real clone,
Yes.
like functioning and everything.
oh, contrary to popular belief, she was not the first animal to be cloned.
oh,
So they was doing it before Dolly.
shit deeper than rap.
Oh, she was the only one that got found out about first.
Probably.
So and
First mammal cloned from an adult somatic cell.
Dolly the sheep.
Now, why did I really remember that?
yeah. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. So you think that they cloning us yet?
They was cloning Dolly in the 90s, early 2000s. I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm almost certain they have a clone of me somewhere because I did the African ancestry thing, and you have to like do that DNA swab. So there's probably a clone of me out there somewhere.
Yeah, that's the one reason why I've never done it.
Me too.
because
I've never did it.
I just
either.
don't want, like cloning shit aside, like I just don't want these niggas like freely have, like they probably already got it somehow. Don't get me wrong. I was in the military, so don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
I never really
don't
even
know.
did like the picture thing to change your face. Like I never downloaded it into my phone.
Picture to change your face.
Like you know, like
Oh, the
the AI shit, and it'll make you look like 25 different things if you pay for this. I never did those either. Like I just.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah,
But then again, I thought about it after that. I'm like, that's a stupid reason why not to do it. But my shit got Face ID. They got my shit already.
It's gone. You sold your
Yeah.
soul.
Like, once I open my phone, they already know what I look like. I go on my app to make some bread, and they gotta look at my face. I go on fucking FanDuel, they gotta scan my face to get in that shit. They got that shit. But I never did I never did. I wanted to do it though. I just didn't want to just put my saliva in that shit.
Nah, yeah, I never did that shit.
Yeah. I found out that from the African ancestry test that I am of the Burkina Faso tribe. Well, I'm sorry, the country of Burkina Faso in West Africa, which is a country. No, it's the Basi tribe that is directly south of Ghana by the border. So
How many white people you think they do?
did it? I don't think they do those. I think they do like the regular ancestry test. The African ancestry test like dates you back to your specific tribe in Africa through following the Y chromosome.
Right, but if they saying everybody came from Africa, how many white people think tried it? And it was like, let me
see if I'm African.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure a lot of them probably did. Yeah, if they have a Y chromosome, it probably traces back to Africa. Probably like a different region. Like I don't think a lot of white people would be from West Africa. They'll probably be more from like the East because a lot of them probably traveled to like the Caucasus Mountains and shit like that. Is my theory, but I don't know.
You think a lot of white people did it?
I feel like white people kind of know their ancestry a little bit better than we do. So there's really not much of a need for them to do it, if that makes sense.
I think better in a sense of they can trace their country before they got here. But I think how far back can they go to the people in their own country?
No, in terms of that, probably not. But in terms of, I feel like most minority people do it because we genuinely just don't know
Where we came from.
Yeah, shit about our like lineage in the first place.
Right.
I think a lot
Whereas white people kind of do.
A lot of like minority
Like niggas
people
will have their fucking great for grandfather's notebook in the fucking cabinet above the sofa or some shit. Like
realistically, how far do you know back?
Because I'll tell you right now, I don't know shit about my dad's dad. Like so that already is boom right there.
Well,
Cut off.
Okay, but I could do that too. I don't know shit about. I know my dad's dad, my grandfather. I don't know his dad. And
So-
my mom's dad, he passed when I was young, so I know him, but I don't know his dad. So like I could only go back 2 generations.
Like I know
not knowing shit.
a few white people that could go back like a good amount. Like some niggas go back deep. Like I'm talking Ellis Island type shit, even further. Like
You said these are white people?
yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
niggas could just trace their shit, and I feel like that's so dope, low key.
And I think to tie that back into 2024, that's why you need secure borders because their ancestors didn't just walk into the country. You had to sign papers. You had to you can go to Ellis Island and see the people's signatures and shit like that. So yeah, we knew that they were coming into the country. Our people came here a little bit different. There was whips and chains and shit like that involved, and so we don't have those signatures. But also what a lot of people forget though is that we're only like maybe 4 or 5 generations away from slavery. So we're still like
right there.
yeah, like we're still like
Yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah.
We're not that far removed. Like there are people who have like great grandparents that were probably sharecroppers. People that have grandparents that were there for like the segregation.
But that's the thing, niggas don't even know. Which is
And that's my whole point, right? So we're not even that far removed, and we still don't know, which is kind of crazy.
Well, I'm lying. I did know my great grandfather.
He was a sharecropper, and they jogged
Nah, I don't know what he did or but I didn't know him because my great grandmother is still alive. I have a picture with my son, my grandfather, and his father. So that was a picture that I would cherish because that's the furthest that I would ever know. I never was old enough to have a conversation with him and be like, oh, can you tell me something about the past?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
imagine like families who inherited estates, like how much just information about their ancestors they know. Like that's just insane. And cool as fuck.
And they understand. Yeah, they be like, oh yeah, because your great great grandfather was a duke.
Right.
Like what the fuck?
Right. His name was
the
Manhattan.
Archduke.
Yeah, he's the Archduke of Williamsburg. The fuck? Like we can't do that. But I don't think that we like.
I don't think it's impossible for us not to.
No, I don't think so either. But I think that
I feel like it start with one person, and then after that, like
I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta do this. Shout out to Cornelius though, because he would come here and tell you his number. He came back and told us his whole lineage because his grandfather. I don't want to get this wrong. If y'all want to go back, y'all can see it. But bought the land that he was a slave on.
what?
Yeah, he bought it.
That's fire. That's a fire turnaround.
That's a flex.
That's
Yeah.
it. Like OD.
That's a
Like
flex.
fuck out of here, nigga. I'm free now.
Right. give me this.
Yeah, like,
yeah, nigga.
it
You
took
thought that
some
shit was
time.
going to traumatize me? Nah, I want it, nigga.
But you know
Run
what
that.
I'm saying? He sit down and tell you a lot of shit about the past because his dad is getting older, so he asked a lot of questions and got able to get those answers and shit like that. But I don't think that we ever had that real opportunity to do that.
Yeah, but I also think that we also don't. I also believe we don't look.
Yeah.
That's another thing. So there was a point in my life where I wanted to genuinely look and find like information. So when I was in DC, I went to the African American Museum, and then it was similar to what the manual was saying about the signatures at Ellis Island. We also have signatures from the census. So you can look up the census and see the lineage from like as far back as they've been filing the census, if they were being accounted for. So I was able to see like the signature of like my grandfather, my great grandfather.
You saw it?
Yeah, and I got to see like who was in the household at that time, where they lived. So there's information out there. You just have to go find it, and that information is free from the census. And then I did the African ancestry test. I did the regular ancestry.com, but there really isn't shit on there. But yeah, there's information to be found out there. You just have to look and seek and actually try. But yeah, there's stuff out there. They don't give you the stories and stuff like that, of course, like if you don't know them and stuff. But you kind of get a sense of what was going on at that time.
What about the is that the same shit as like the family tree shit that it just like breaks off? That's the regular ancestry shit.
That I did?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh yeah,
Is that
yeah.
Is that
That's
the
like
regular one?
ancestry.com with like the trees and stuff like
And
that.
then you could go. Have you ever found somebody that you didn't know on that shit and wanted to connect with you?
And wanted to connect? No. Everybody that I find on that is either it's usually dead. So
What
no.
about but it goes down too, like younger too, right?
that was probably almost like 8 years ago. I don't remember.
I never did that either. I wanted to. But.
Yeah, I mean it's worth it. I mean I found some people, but it wasn't from ancestry.com. I found some people on Facebook, found some people on Instagram. When I went to Philly,
I was about to say that.
Yeah, when I went to Philly and we did the Jerome Boots Ennis interview, found out there might be some relation there. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, it's possible. Just gotta go seek.
You never did any of those, right? You either.
Should try it. You should. Well,
I want to
do.
I want.
You don't want to do the con swab, but yeah, you could definitely do like the look up the census and like search last names and stuff like that. You'll find something.
The problem is, right? Like, I'm just talking about for me. Like, the last names in my family are not really the last names that's supposed to be in my family.
But do you know? As long as you know what they would have put on the census, then you can find them.
See, I wouldn't even know that. I think they think it's one thing, and it became something else, and then.
Well, is your last name your right last name?
I hope so.
Well, I think find that out first. I think that's
I hope
priority.
so.
Wait, what's a wrong last name though?
Right. Well, I mean, I guess when you have like maiden names and then married names, depending on like what was taken or given,
Yeah. And then who was married and who wasn't.
Oh,
that's where it could probably get confusing.
so like a mom's kid versus a dad's kid or some shit.
Right.
It could be.
It's like if you have the mom's last name, that kind of like well, I guess whoever last name you have can kind of erase the other one if the story isn't told right. So, like, if I have my mom's last name and, like, nobody has stories about my dad, I could technically make the argument my last name is, especially if you're supposed to inherit some shit.
Or just even, like, a daughter. Like,
that, too.
So it'll switch.
Oh, yeah, like, they get married.
Yeah.
And they signed the census as something else. Like,
that's why I think it's a bit easier for boys.
Because he's just like my dad, his dad, his dad.
Right. You just follow
thing.
that Y chromosome is a bit easier, but for girls, it's a bit more tricky.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I actually never really thought about that until like right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
It probably is very easier for men than women.
But that's the reason why I said it, because like the women last names always change.
Yeah.
Like I'm fortunate to have my grandfather and my grandfather on my dad's side have the same last name, even though they're not married anymore. But she's She just kept it. So like, all her kids are the same last name at this point in time. Everybody's the same last name.
Right.
But on my mom's side, my mother don't even have the same last name as them.
Right. Like even for when I was doing like the research and stuff, when I was looking up my mom's side, I looked up the Deacon last name. Like that's my mom's last name, right? And I was looking up signature after signature after signature, and come to find out, I got to find out on paper that they came from St. Martin, an island in the Caribbean and stuff like that. So I got to see that, but then it gets tricky because I don't know if she was married and got that name.
Like, what would be her maiden name?
Right.
If it was something different.
Right. So now it's like, was her last name Deacon because she wasn't married and that was her dad's last name? Or did she marry somebody in St. Martin or in America and you have that last name?
Yeah.
That's where it gets tricky. Maybe we shouldn't merge last names anymore.
Or hyphenate them.
Then wouldn't you have like hyphen after hyphen after hyphen after hyphen eventually?
Not really.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
It's just being continuous.
Because
If you're keeping
my
both
daughter-
and then getting married again and then keeping all three and then getting married again and then
Yeah, but
keeping,
that depends if they continuously get married.
I mean, generationally, they will.
That's true.
It's going to eventually just be a...
Yeah,
right, it's gonna have a whole
How
alphabet.
can I tumbo with that shit might go crazy. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know how you solve that problem, but whoever can, shout out to you. That's not a problem I'm trying to solve.
Yeah, or just keep like if Montalvo's my last name, you could just be Montalvo, whatever it is. That's just the name that you got to put on it. Like, Ennis will be.
Just keep the dad's
Forever.
last name.
Yeah.
And
just keep as Ennis, whatever you getting married to is Ennis, whatever, and then whenever they do it, it's still Ennis that.
That still sounds confusing to me.
if you,
I
all
mean,
right, so if
me
you
too,
keep,
but I'm
if
just
you
thinking
keep
about
the
it.
dad's last name always, there will always be the line back to the dad, right? Even if you get married again and you have the new name, you still have the Ennis line.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then there is a confusing part in there that I can't work out
Me
yet,
too. Yeah,
which
I'm
is
try-
what your confusion
Yeah.
is. Because I think somewhere it's still gonna fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. So, all right. So let's try to break this down. So, I have a kid.
Right.
I have a daughter because that's probably gonna be the hardest one to do. I have a daughter, and now my daughter is, let's just say, give me a girl name.
The name don't even matter. It's just
Yeah,
the
no,
last
just
name.
need the last name.
All right, so that her last name is Ennis, right? And then she marries and gets married to Johnson.
Yo, I was dead thinking
Me
Johnson.
too.
No,
Me
yo,
too.
we black as shit.
I was
Right,
thinking
right.
Johnson too.
So she gets married to a Johnson.
It'd be Ennis Johnson.
So it'd be Ennis Johnson.
And then she has a daughter.
And then she has a daughter. And then
Her-
she gets married to a Jackson. What
It'd be
happened?
Ennis Jackson.
But what happens
To
to Johnson?
What happens to John? That's where Johnson gets lost.
Yeah.
Because then the dad is gonna feel bad because like you don't got my last name.
Exactly.
Wow. We just
That's
went
where it
through
gets crazy.
some shit.
Yeah, that's where it gets crazy. And that makes you
That was
think.
the confusion, though,
Yeah.
that I was having.
Yeah, because we was in the same type of page, like just leaving it, but then I would be upset too if I'd be like, yo, my kid's not gonna have my last name.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. My kid's gonna have my last name. But yeah, that's where it gets tricky, and that's why I think it. Like I said, it's easier to follow the Y chromosome than it is to follow the XY chromosome. But whatever it is, because what girls have XX or XY? XY is male, right?
Yeah.
So so it's easy to follow the Y chromosome because it's just one male passing it to another male, passing to another male. But for a female, it's different. And
So-
matter of fact, so they have different ancestry tests for boys and girls.
I think
So
they
like-
do, right?
Right.
Yeah,
so like
yeah, yeah,
I remember,
yeah.
like I think
Yeah, yeah.
for the girls, you have to find a male in your family. It's some shit like that. because like I said, it's easier to follow that chromosome than it is to follow the XX chromosome.
So how would this work if you just keep everything the same? I'm just
So no exchange of last names?
No exchange of last names.
I don't even think that would work either because, all right, let's start the scenario again. I have a daughter. Her last name is Ennis. She gets married. She keeps Ennis, and then the husband is Johnson. And they just have a license that says they're married. Then they have kids.
What's the last name?
Whose last name? What's going to be the last name of that kid? That's where it gets good. I don't know if we can solve that. I don't know if we can solve that puzzle.
We tried.
And that makes me think, how
We
messed
definitely
up
just
is
tried.
the lineage before us?
Yeah.
And who created the system that we actually have today?
And you know how many people remarried?
Right. So now you have people that had kids in one marriage, kids in another, baby mama here, baby mama here. It's hard to follow.
Jazz, what up?
It's cooked. You don't know who you related to.
Oh God, smashing your cousin, bro.
Yeah, did you
Be careful.
talk about that, right? Did you
Smashing
watch?
a girl. You remind me of my family.
I've seen a couple of things like that. Did y'all see that that documentary on Netflix with where the guy was going to the sperm bank all the time and he was like he has like 1,000 kids?
That's all. I didn't even think of that. You got this fucking yo.
Did
This
you,
shit
did
is
you
all
watch
messed
that?
up. I never watched it, but
Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
No, but it was crazy because they have like super donors where they give sperm.
Yeah, well,
And-
they do pay you, but damn, nigga,
No, and he had
the
over
bag.
1,000 kids. So like nobody knows who
how's that even legal?
It's
Like,
not. It's not. He went to court. He's not supposed to do it anymore. But there are people out there that still do it.
How did he go to court instead of the sperm bank? Like they kept taking his nut, nigga. Like,
that's crazy.
like
Unless he was
I'm
going to
saying, how
different
is it
ones.
legal
He
in
was going
regards
to different
the,
ones.
Yeah,
to
he had
the-
to be going.
going to different ones.
Different ones. Giving like telling people he didn't do it before,
It's
whatever
not-
like
They
that.
don't got like a nut registry list or some
They
shit.
do. You're only supposed to do it like 3 times or something like that. But there's people out there. So the nigga said, listen, if you got the sperm bank or whatever like that, just put on your Facebook page, put like a symbol. That's how you know that's your brother, your sibling, or something like that.
That's shit.
Yeah, but there's super donors out there who are just donating. And
All of them
countries,
super donors is
yo,
crazy.
that's what they go.
Facts.
And countries are asking these people to come, basically.
Come.
and just fertilize a lot of women, and they and
There's a bunch of countries that are like that. Like majority women, and they like
yeah, just
need
come.
men to
Yeah.
come. And like
I think Japan was asking for black
get
men.
them pregnant.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Japan was asking for black men.
They was asking for black.
Yeah, you ain't see that? They was asking.
I
Yeah,
saw
they was
that.
paying black men to go out there and have kids.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it because I love my country and I love my relationship. But would I be mad if somebody committed treason like that? Nah, go ahead. I think that's fake crazy. Like, you going to go over there and populate them and help their country get stronger with our genes? That's fake crazy to me. But money talks. That's what I'm
They
saying.
making it
Money
harder.
talks. Money talks.
They're making it harder for us to have
Right,
kids.
right. They
Well,
keep
they be-
increasing
nah.
our taxes and making groceries more expensive. And freaking can't get a job nowhere. That's why I said I can't be mad at that. But
Speaking of like groceries and like it's expensive and shit like that. Did y'all my aunt was telling me about how like she's seen something on like TikTok or something like that. And it was like the nigga has like Amazon account, and you know how like you order Amazon groceries. And like in 2020 he did Amazon grocery list, and it was like $150, and he found it and like posted
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear us? We just got word that the audio went out. We need to know if that's true. Live right now. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Oh snap! Yeah, the audio did go out. Oh, there we go.
They good.
All right.
Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened there.
All good. We love y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for letting us know.
Yeah, word. What the hell were you saying, Timu?
Timu. Yeah. Timu, you would, if you ordered deodorant, it'll be the size for your keychain.
Oh, your key. Now, listen, that might be fire though.
Keychain deodorant?
Yo, here.
That'd be good for kids.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, can you use this, bro?
How big is that bitch, bro? Like,
Shit is better than what they
got. A
got.
couple of uses on that shit. Like,
so you got six swipes.
that's it.
Cause these kids be in school, man, smelling bad, like bad.
It's cause they be playing in the gym all damn day.
I know, and it's bad, bad. You going to a gym and you just be like, God damn,
Smell your ass.
yo, what? Like skunk.
Oh,
I hit them with the Drewski.
Ugh.
Somebody smell like shit. Hit them with that shit. They gonna know what that means.
Does that make you think that like when we was younger we smelled like that?
Possibly,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I also think that it's yeah. I don't think.
So we went to play ball and we was in the gym.
But my thing is, I would bring deodorant and things like that with me to school too, though.
Nah, I ain't do that. Nigga, I was.
Cause I knew
Gym class.
I knew I was one of them niggas that would stay in the gym. So I would like take precautions. Like
You were better prepared than I. So I don't remember bringing the extra stuff.
Me neither.
And because it's like I also lived mad far from my high school, so I just had to make sure I had my phone, my book bag. There was no like coming back to get shit once I left. For me, and then like if like had I went to Lehman, if I forgot something, I'd come back and get it. Nah, nigga, once you get on that bus, you ain't got it. You ain't gonna have it for the day.
You bugging. Once I left school, whatever time I left school, I was not coming back.
same.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was over.
What high school you went to?
Cardinal Hayes.
Mhm.
Like in the cut behind that, like Cardinal Hayes here. And
Oh, like down the hill?
yeah, but in the back, like because there's the regular concourse and then there's this little cut that you could go and there's a school back there.
Yeah, it's like down like a little ramp, like a little hill.
Yeah, and there's like a campus.
I think I know what you're talking about.
What's the name of it?
My Haven campus.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I went over there. At first, it was South Bronx, so like over here and there.
Where?
On St. Anne's.
South Bronx Prep?
Nah,
SBC, some shit like
South
that?
Bronx Prep, that's my middle school. But my middle school was MS-223.
Okay.
South Bronx Prep, MS-223, same building. My high school was South Bronx High School.
Okay.
And that shit was over like near Jackson-ish.
Mhm.
Third Jackson area.
Once I knew I
St.
could go
Anne's.
home, it was over. I'm not coming back. There's no reason for me to come back. I'm not walking that shit either. I'll tell you that right now. And I went right there.
To me, it just made sense to stay in school all day because I traveled 2 hours to get there.
Oh yeah, for you. Yeah.
So it's like, why travel 2 hours if you're going to leave school at 12 o'clock?
Just don't go.
Might as well just not go. So I had no incentive to cut. And then I know I could have go home after being caught cutting. And that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, that was my high school experience.
Yeah, I was just chilling doing things. I was balling, just in the music room or some shit. I was just vibing, realistically.
I'm trying to see what else has been going on in the world. I actually haven't even been like following much of anything.
How was your summer though?
It was jam packed. So many things that we've been working on. We had the Clarissa Shields interview. Shout out to the Only Caleb. Matter of fact, go follow the Only Caleb podcast. She is one of the top YouTubers in the country. Go follow that. We collaborated on a couple interviews this summer. We did the Clarissa Shields interview. That actually got a lot of views. We did the Jerome Boots Ennis in Philly. That got a lot of views. I also did a Pop the Balloon video. I did a game show video. We did videos in Brook. I did the L Train video. where people got married on the train. Yeah, that was crazy. We did the fight night in Philly. Shout out to Four Corners Boxing. We went out there to go watch Peter Dobson versus Jaleel Hackett, and also the Jerron Boots Ennis fight. Um, Shout out to I got a basketball team playing this Saturday in the playoffs in Gun Hill. Shout out to that basketball team. Been working on this football project. That football project is going pretty well. The YouTube page is growing. The Instagram page is growing. I made the Washington Post. So
Yes, you did. Yep.
yeah, so shout out to the Washington Post for putting my opinion in the paper. That was really cool. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I became a master Monopoly player. So that's like my new favorite game. I love playing Monopoly. Anybody want to go bankrupt? Just let me know.
I beat you
You
already.
locked in for real? Or you,
Yeah, well, okay. So then now I'm all right. So I'm learning how to play the right way.
not
and
just
Like, cause all right. So
not
niggas,
just play ignorantly.
yeah, like, and I'm not saying this is you, but I'm saying, like niggas will say something like, "I'll trade you my property, and you don't gotta pay when you land on my shit." Like that's not a real deal.
Yeah,
like you
that's
can't
not-
do
yeah,
shit
nah,
like
nah,
that.
nah, you
It's
can't.
against the rules.
On God, bro, I be playing Monopoly, but I play it on Xbox because they obviously have the rules implemented. So
Right.
I don't gotta worry about shit like that. One, but I played with my boy, and I was like, never again. Am I ever playing Monopoly with you ever again? Because his logic just made no sense. Like for example, I would have 3 railroads, right, and he would have 1, and I'm like, all right, you're obviously not getting. I
You're
have
not
the
gonna get it.
majority.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what you want? I'll trade you this one for
He'd be
a
like, yo,
color of
I'll-
something you have and some cash, and he'd be like,
Yo, let me
nah,
get the
I'ma
whole
get
set.
it, bro.
Right.
Let me get the other railroad. And nigga, what is you talking about?
Or he'd be
bro?
like, yo, I'll give you this one railroad, but you gotta give me the blue set.
Yeah, like something
Right,
so
right,
small,
right,
and
right,
I'm
right,
just
right.
like, no, there's no way you're not like you're being fucking for real right now, my nigga.
What?
And he just won't give it up, and I'm like, yeah, I can't play. I can't play with Monopoly with niggas like you.
I can't,
I gotta play with niggas who think and can actually logically trade
bro.
and play the game properly.
When there's a poncho, people exploit the poncho. That's the real strategy in Monopoly. You find out who's the poncho, and you exploit them. Like I'm gonna give a quick example of the game I played yesterday. A person gets a yellow Monopoly before anybody else. Like the first 3 laps around the board, the nigga somehow got the yellow Monopoly. Everybody else has different scattered pieces. I said, let's all work together and get some type of exchange where at least somebody else gets a Monopoly. It don't even got to be me. Somebody else. Because if we don't do it,
It's over.
he's going to continue to go around the board, put houses on the Monopoly, and then now we're going to give him money, and he's also going to go, he's not going to go broke because we don't have houses. So I'm trying to make deals with people. No. Eventually, I just had to I made a bad deal, but I made a bad deal for the sake of making the game competitive, as opposed to just letting this person with the yellow spaces just win. But to your point, when you're playing with fucking ponchos, niggas don't understand that. So, but yeah, man, that's my new favorite
Bro,
game: Monopoly and chess.
Nigga, Monopoly pisses me off when I'm playing with a poncho then. Because, nigga, I'm just like, yo, how is your logic making sense right now? I'm literally, I won't even be trying to scam or manipulate niggas. Like, I'm like dead ass trying to give you something that can help you. And then if there's a little cash differential, throw me some change.
Yeah.
That's it.
But that's like, and niggas be like, nah, I'm gonna keep it. For what? You're not getting the other. I have 3. What are you talking? Unless I'm going broke, you're not
Not
getting
getting
these
this
shit.
shit.
Right.
Nah,
Bro,
yeah,
people be
nah.
ponchos, bro. That's my biggest pet peeve with Monopoly.
Yeah, but who you yeah.
The group that I'm in right now, we try to single out who the poncho is so they can't play with us no more. Like that's where we at, right? So we have and then we play this in the center. We got the
Oh,
kids
God,
table where the ponchos and the kids could play but the big dog table,
Nah.
there's no if we find out you a poncho, you not playing. You're banned from the table. So if you're not a poncho and you want to play a good
When's
competitive,
the next Monopoly night?
probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We probably play tomorrow because I got to work.
I might have to bring the kids with me.
That's fine. They got the gym. They got the game. I mean, they got the computer room. There's mad stuff for them to do.
Usually, yeah, I've played a Monopoly game so long because nobody wants to give up any pieces.
But
It took me
okay,
days
so then now when
to
you
win.
play the right way, right, you realize that the housing market is different. And what do I mean by that? So in Monopoly, I think there's only like 25 houses available. Once those houses are on the board, well, the mistake that we were making the first time is that people were still buying hotels without, even though there were houses on the board. So technically, you're only supposed to buy a hotel if you can purchase 4 available houses.
Okay.
Right? So now, for example, if I own Baby Blue, I got 3, 6, 9 houses there. I got another 9 houses on Yellow. That's 18 houses. What else are you going to build with?
Yeah, but if you buy a hotel, the houses go back to the bank.
But why would I buy a hotel to help you get more houses? That's where the
That
game
makes
gets
sense.
strategic.
I get what you're saying.
Unless you have another property you could put those houses
Houses
on.
on.
Exactly.
Before you end your turn.
And that's where the game gets crazy because the housing market, like we was playing the right way, and it's like, oh shit, like the houses really matter now
Yeah.
because I'd rather have 4 houses and let you starve and dry than have a hotel and what, I'm gonna make an extra $400?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing that. So, I'm saying, if you want to play a real game of Monopoly,
Bro, Monopoly could be comp and quick, but niggas be dumb.
Yeah.
And that's why Monopoly has the stigma of being a long, drawn-out game that
Right.
just takes forever and never ends because people don't just actually play.
Wait, yeah.
right? And,
Monopoly.
and we auction property. So,
Yeah, you got an auction.
like before, if like when I played with people before, you would land on the property. If you don't want it, then you just continue. Now, if you land on the property and you don't want it, we bid on it. $1, $10, $20. I seen somebody pay
That's how the game. That's how the game.
$450 for a railroad, but it made sense because they had the other 3.
That's how the Xbox game is. They got,
Right.
It has like a few different rules you can choose from,
Mhm.
but essentially it's shit like that. Like niggas auction shit.
Yeah.
We bidding on properties out here. Nigga.
Shit,
You
real.
too broke to buy it? We not. One of us is getting that bitch.
Somebody getting it, and then when somebody go bankrupt,
And
Before-
they gotta bid their properties too.
They gotta foreclose it and shit.
you got to auction that off. So that's where the game gets crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Friday night, pull up if you're interested. If as long as you're not a poncho, I'm telling you now, if you're a poncho and we expose that, you never come to the big dog table again. So you can pull up, play some Monopoly, have a good night. We'll order some food, chill out, stuff like that. Have a good, fun, entertaining night.
Yeah,
Down
I'm
for
gonna
that.
Pull up tomorrow. Tell Leah she has to pay attention to Cole while
Did her birthday just pass?
Yeah.
Hey, happy
15,
birthday.
man, 15. Crazy.
Congratulations, man. Have a 15-year-old.
I be getting mad when you look on Facebook and they be like, everybody want to be like, you're gonna be 40 with a 20. I'm gonna be 40 with a 25-year-old.
What's wrong with that?
Because they look at it and be like, I'm gonna be 40 with a 30, like what, like a what? What?
I don't
No,
know.
what I was saying was, I've been seeing other people like put like, oh, I'm gonna be like 29 with like a 3-year-old, like young, like you saying. I'm like, damn, my daughter's 15. I'm 35.
Yeah,
I'm be
Yeah.
40 with a 20-year-old. Like, I see
Yeah.
mad people posting up that shit. I've been looking at it. I'm like, yo, I fucking hate people.
Nigga, I'm gonna probably be like fucking
60
60 with
with
a
a-
20-year-old.
Yeah, me too. But that's why I try to stay in shape.
I told you the other day, y'all did it right. Not saying that I regret my kids, but
Of course.
what I'm saying is like the way that you guys went about it is you could, like I said, like you doing whatever you need to do to get your shit right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's at the right time. What I don't believe there's a right time.
Right.
But
Of course.
your right time is your right time. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like, you could get up and go to Atlanta for 2 days to go to
Right.
the cruises. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't just get up and do
It's a
anything.
different level of responsibility.
Yeah, and it's tough. But remember when Zay put it in the chat, he was like, yo, JT, how you go to the gym, do this, do that, do that? And I'm like, nigga, got no kids. Like,
Right,
bro,
right.
like, we over here dying.
Exactly.
And exactly, the fuck?
No, I'm saying you're exactly right.
Yeah, you're fucking suffocating, dude. I see it.
No, because I can do all of those things
Yeah.
as a result of that. I get that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
It's tough. It's tough, but also then once you have your kids, you're probably going to be probably an amazing father because you already did everything you needed to do.
Yeah. I think when I have a kid, like I'm gonna be bringing my kid like with me to a lot of these things. So for me, is gonna be like extra. I was gonna say extra cargo, but that sounds
I was
crazy.
going to say cargo too.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna just have my son or daughter with me, like when I'm doing these interviews and all that. One thing I can say is that when I seen like how DJ Khaled like kind of like raised, I think his first kid in the sense of like he had his kid like everywhere with him, whether it was like the award show
Assad.
or Assad, whether it be like a video. Like I want to be
Like that.
like that. Like I see that.
Yeah. Sometimes that's not realistic.
No, I understand that. Like sometimes like you can't have a kid in certain like spaces because it's just not conducive to the environment. You're not gonna be able to get no work done. But if it could be done, then I'm gonna try to do it.
Yeah, no, and I think you guys will. Not gonna lie to you. Just waiting for to see who goes first.
Yeah.
What the fuck you said, nigga?
I'm waiting to see who comes first.
Pause.
Oh,
Shit. Yo, where's Warren? HR, bro. Come back.
what did you send me the other day?
No, nigga been going to the parties.
Nigga sent me the shit where what did the dude was saying? Remember when Charlamagne said pause?
Oh, nah.
Oh
that
no,
shit
that was crazy.
crazy.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
He said he sent it to me and said, "Yo, this is you, nigga."
I was like,
heard-
I was him when he was talking about like Men's Health Mondays or whatever. Like,
Oh. Shout out to that though.
Good
Man
stuff.
Day Mondays. I believe it's every other Monday. A bunch of men meet and they discuss like things that are prevalent to men, whether it be like emotional things, whether it be financial, whether it be like relationships. It's just a really dope open space for people to come together and have like good male conversations. So definitely love that.
Did
If
they
you-
ever get it over here though?
I don't know. I've been meaning to make it all summer, and every Monday,
Yeah, me too.
it's like every day I remember, it's never a Monday. I'd be like Wednesday, be like, damn, I was
I
supposed to
missed
go.
it. Yeah. Me too.
Tuesday, damn, it's never a Monday where it's like, oh shit, it's Monday.
And the
going.
crazy thing is, I would get hit up like, "Yo, you popping up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to come," and then all of a sudden something happens and I just can't make it, and I'm like, it's always that
Nah,
same
bro,
day.
I gotta go.
that's how I be with Chick-fil-A, bro. Every time like I want Chick-fil-A,
What?
it always be on a Sunday.
Oh, that's
same
true.
thing.
Yo,
Same
I was with
thing.
Every time like I'm around the Chick-fil-A,
Yeah,
like,
it's
cause I
Sunday.
always don't mind Chick-fil-A. But every time I'm like physically around a Chick-fil-A, and I'm
It's
like, oh shit, Chick-fil-A, I get Chick-fil-A. It's
Oh,
Sunday.
I'm driving with my daughter, and I'm
Same.
like, and she's like, "Oh, Dad, oh look, there's a Chick-fil-A." I'm like, "Oh, let's go get it." We get out, doors locked. I'm like, "Oh shit, it's Sunday."
Yep, that hurts.
I was so mad because I'm like, I don't go and I don't see them that often.
But they're putting a Chick-fil-A in Co-op City,
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
so it's in the neighborhood.
If there was like one restaurant that,
I want a playa bowl.
Pliable.
what?
I want a playa, like playa.
What's that?
Like beach?
Acai?
Yeah,
Acai bowls of fire.
I want, but like it's like a brand.
Oh,
You ever had the acai bowl from A to Z? Gotta take you.
where's that at?
By LA Fitness. By Waters Place.
I'm trying to see where's. It's
No.
on a little strip by where the Dunkin' Donuts and shit used to be.
Yeah, it's like the Dunkin' Donuts, the hotel,
Mhm.
like back there.
What if any like fast food or whatever like that would you like want to see around here more that we don't have?
Mm,
It's healthy.
I'd probably say In and Out.
I heard them shits are not that good.
I've had it. No, me
Oh no, I'm bugging Waffle House.
I was about to say that's what I
Waffle
yeah,
House,
yeah.
Waffle House. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, nah.
I'm
Yeah.
bugging out anytime I go to the South.
Oh
Matter
my
of fact,
God.
when I was in Atlanta, I had Kayla and her significant other take me to Waffle House because they never been to the Waffle House.
They
in
never
there.
been there? I don't want to talk about
They
that.
got Waffle Houses in Indiana.
Atlanta.
No.
Oh, Indiana?
When you was in Indiana, they have
Nah, we had to drive. We used to drive like an hour and change to go get Waffle House. I'm saying?
Yo, bro, I still remember the first time I tasted Waffle.
That shit good. That shit is good.
It was so good. We was driving down to Florida and we stopped at that shit.
It's good. And that food is still like low key cheap.
It is though.
You go in there, you get a big ass meal for like $25. Eggs, waffles, bacon, toast, drink with multiple refills. They treat you nice.
On God, the town I was in when I was in the military, it was like a Waffle House, like literally like 5 minutes away, bruh. Me and my girl would go for breakfast and be like, man, we gonna get lunch too. Throw that shit to like,
that
we gonna
shit
get
is so
something for
good.
later too. We gonna eat now, get something, bring something back. We gonna be chilling, like, and that should be cheap as fuck, bro. Well, especially back then.
Yeah, well,
I don't know the prices.
yeah,
now.
well,
I
prices
haven't
are still
had it in a
reasonable
minute.
now.
Yeah.
I probably haven't had it in like a year.
Shit, in comparison to these
Yeah, I
other
haven't had
restaurants.
it in years.
More.
We out. Let's take a drive.
So just to go get some Waffle House?
This is a Waffle House in PA, I think.
What's the nearest Waffle House?
I think it's like Pennsylvania.
What?
Yeah, the Amish.
Oh no, this. What?
Nah, I'm joking.
Oh,
What?
it says Brooklyn Waffle House, but that's not.
No. That's not true. That's not true. If you could beat up one celebrity and take all their money, who would it be? And I saw this question on Instagram, and
I
people
truly
are
feel like
dumb.
I could be Elon Musk. Like, no cap. Like, he kind of like fat body-ish, like big bone-ish. But I feel like I could beat that nigga up. And that's just like knocking off a top dog off rip. Like, that's great.
Right.
I don't even give a fuck about Tesla and none of that, so I'm selling all that stock. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll pay the tax on that. Give me all of that. Thank you. Like, now I'm doing what I want. Y'all can fend for yourselves, or the board could deal with it.
I'm
Right.
seeing a lot of people saying Floyd.
Floyd.
Exactly, that's what I
Stupid.
said. They was like,
yeah, you have to beat them up.
yeah,
Right.
They was like, yo,
I
I'm
feel like I'd beat up Mark Zuckerberg, too. But he not as rich as Elon.
yeah,
I think
but
he does.
he does MMA too.
Yeah, but
Right.
yeah.
like, there's a bunch of niggas that do MMA. Like, what does that mean? I don't care if you're training with the top niggas. Like,
Right.
I don't mean you're the top nigga.
Right.
You're Mark Zuckerberg, bro. Computer
That's a
engineer.
good question.
And take out all their money.
Software engineer, rather.
Phil Nicholson.
The golfer?
Yep. Yep. Catch him down, walking down the block. Bing, bing, boom, boom, bing, bing. Trip him, push him. I'm sure he's a multimillionaire, right? Got to be
yeah.
up there with Tiger Woods. I'll do that.
Might as well. Should have just took Arnold Palmer for all that. He's dead.
I don't know who that is.
He got an Arizona.
That's the
business,
second
so
time I heard that name this week, and I still don't know who that is.
he's a golfer. He's the one with the Arizona, the half and half Arizona.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I heard that they about to raise the price.
No, he said that he's not raising the price. He said that that's his way of giving back because he's already rich. So why he needs to raise the price? He already got the money for it.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. So so if you want, go and support Arizona because he's not trying to raise the price on it.
I haven't had an Arizona since I was a teenager.
Bro, I
Yeah,
had
since
one.
high school.
Yeah, I
That's
was
crazy.
addicted to them so bad. I used to drink so many a day.
I used to fuck with, like, just try different flavors. I used to
Right.
fuck with them.
Nah, I just did the regular one because I do like the tea flavor. That's just regular tea. And I used to have them every day. And I had one the other day. And I was like, damn, I missed this shit. I might have to just go back to buying.
Let's get some Arizonas after this.
Yeah, we could get some Arizona. It's on me.
Celebrate life.
It's on me.
Even better.
Arizona's on me. It's good. And you can get the $1.25 one if you want.
And they tall and
Yeah.
tall glasses.
Yeah, you was about to.
Tall glasses of liquid. Cold too. They always cold.
Nah, they taste good, man.
They always
Now,
cold.
the one thing, even though I still fuck with Arizona, I didn't fuck with about Arizona's is that even if you shake it, you can low key taste the, like,
Tea particles.
whatever it's combined to make it juice. Because you know, if you let juice sit, it just you see the color change
That's
or
be-
whatever.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's
You
be-
can taste that shit with Arizona. That's the I don't know.
I
What
don't
other
think
juice
I
does
ever-
that? Like maybe like Sunny D or some weird shit. I don't know.
No, you could. Yeah.
Like thick juices. Pause.
Right,
Four
right,
Corners box and said, I'm washing up a few, but Lil Nas X is first.
Damn.
I don't even think that nigga got bread. Like nobody's picking Jeff
Right.
Bezos and stuff.
Yeah, that's what
like,
I'm
he
saying.
got
Oh,
brolic,
yeah.
but he old.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
And that might be like just like steroid brolic or some shit.
Stephen
I don't know if
Hawkins?
he really.
Kevin Hart.
Stephen Hawking's dead.
I know, but they never said that out loud.
That's crazy.
So you just gonna
That's probably
smack
more-
up bones?
I'm about to say it's probably more work to do that and dig up the grave and open the casket than it is to just beat up somebody on the street.
Who got a lot of money, though? Like,
Trump.
That nigga like 80.
yeah.
he
He's a
is like
cele-
6'3" or some shit though.
He's a celebrity.
6'4".
No, he's tall. He's definitely tall. Oh yeah, went to the Trump rally.
Oh, you
Yeah,
definitely did.
definitely. It's been a long summer,
No,
man.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely
we did.
talk
We did.
about
Was that
it.
though in the summer?
Yeah.
Like the beginning of the summer?
Yeah.
He said Lil Nas X. I don't think he got that much bread, though, for you to...
Man, that nigga like a 360, bro. Like you be
Yeah,
in
he
that
ain't got
nigga
no
for no
bread.
reason, and you about to get a hate comment.
Uzi.
Right.
He could beat up Uzi.
Puff.
Puff be smacking. Did he be instigating fights? Did he with this shit? I don't know. Did he probably got in some mad fights, nigga? I don't know.
Or beat up one of them little niggas that do toy reviews.
Nigga Ryan.
Ryan, fuck Ryan up.
Nah, I beat up Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, he got bread.
I
Yeah.
beat up Mr. Beast.
I watched some of his interview with Joe Rogan, and the amount of time and energy that he put into learning the YouTube algorithm is low key kind of insane, and it's kind of not unfair because him and his team did it, but it makes sense as to why he has the numbers that he has on YouTube after watching that interview.
And the crazy thing is, niggas they on a Salem witch trial with his fucking team in camp right now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Because one of them turned to a girl.
Yeah, and then that same one got caught talking to minors.
Yeah.
And you know how cancel culture go. They start digging into all of your shit now, looking back into everything you've said, done,
Right.
interviews, podcasts,
Right.
and they like, Jimmy, Mr. Beast is kind of weird now. And then they found out an actual registered sex offender was a part of his team. Like in videos and all of that, he'll just most of the time be wearing masks and other shit. But a registered sex offender is a part of his team. So niggas is Salem witch trialing him right now.
That sucks because you could. I mean, if they did these things.
I don't think it's gonna be the end of Mr. Beast.
No, definitely.
Hell no, he just did that YouTube shit with all the fucking big ass influencers, Kai and all them shits. Like that was recent, right?
Yeah,
Everybody's still gonna fuck with him.
The internet is on like a pedo hunting, in a pedo hunting era right now. So
You saw they caught the judge, the Bronx County judge. They saw the dude in Target,
oh yeah,
the bald one. They saw him in Target. They ran down
They
on him.
put him in like the chokehold
Yeah,
or
they
whatever.
choked him up, yoked him up. Found out he was a Bronx County judge. That's crazy.
That's the content now.
Wait, who was
Niggas
that?
be IRL streaming pedo catches.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the game doing them shits now. I seen one with Ty
Ty
Dolla $ign.
did
Oh,
something
word?
with Vitalis,
yeah.
a nigga, a YouTuber who used to do like fake pranks. Nigga, he do pedo catches on like Kick.
Nigga shade his
Ty
nigga
Dolla
head.
$ign was with him. Niggas was in the grocery store. Ty Dolla $ign opened up the marinara sauce, dump it on the Pred's head and
But
shit.
the problem with that, right,
That's
is
crazy.
like let's just say it like this, right? A lot of people do shit like that for content.
They saw
Do
a
we
few,
think
they
that
saw
them-
a few people doing it legitimately. Like this one dude, Skeeter Gene. He's like literally a satirical Chris Hansen. And like he'll say I'm Skeet Hansen, and he'll a black dude, tall black dude, but he'll talk in the same way that Chris Hansen talked and shit like that. And he actually does. He'll troll and shit, but he does like, videos like Chris Hansen style and shit. And then at the end, he'll do the whole monologue that Chris Hansen would do. Like so, they saw niggas like him doing actual legitimate ones, but making content out of it as well. And they was just like, oh yeah, that's a wave to make money. Fuck it, we're all gonna do it now.
Gideon's doing it too.
Yeah, but Gideon does it with like Skeet and stuff. Like he kind of, but even then, it's just like
It's
content for niggas.
It's a lot of content. It's a lot of things. Like, okay, cool, yo. Listen, has anybody ever looked at these people and really looked them up and be like, okay, is he really a pedophile?
Sometimes niggas do get arrested. Sometimes niggas don't. Niggas don't really see like.
After the match.
Yeah.
Like nobody sees it because after that the cameras go off. So it's like hard to believe. Like I think Warren said it last time he was here. He was like, "Yo, it's hard to believe any of these shit that you see anymore because nothing is real or everything is fucking fake." So it's like they got these little pedophile things, and they are on a witch hunt for everything like that. Cool, but we don't even know if these niggas that are showing these shits is real.
But I don't know if you can fake that though. That's the thing. Like if you really are a Bronx County judge,
That.
Right.
Oh, I'm probably. I'm talking about like when.
But even the ones where niggas call the cops on them is like.
Because the cops could be paid actors.
Well, that's true.
Like it could be a paid actor. It's like somebody come just go get a uniform and just do that shit. Like when Gideon was like, A minor. Remember when he did that shit? The cop was like, all right, come on, you can't do that. Like it wasn't like it was just weird to me because you don't know if it's real or not.
I think it depends on the person. Like if the person that they're catching has some type of stature, then I don't think you can really fake that.
You talking about the judge at this point?
Well, yeah. I mean, they've done it with they've done it with people in like Hollywood, like directors and stuff like that. Like
niggas went to a PlayStation executive's house and caught a nigga.
Right,
like
they're catching like millionaires.
Like,
oh yeah, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you can fake.
But I'm talking about the ones where it's just like a random nigga that we don't know about. I don't know.
But what actual sane person would want to play a pedophile for content? Like, if niggas came up to me and said, "Yo, we'll pay you to play a predator in this video," like, I don't think I'm taking that money, nigga. Because at the end of the day, I know how the internet works, and niggas don't know if shit is for content or not. So niggas is gonna be, I'm gonna go, "Oh, is that fucking predator?" And I'm getting rocked, nigga, for a few $200 that they paid me to be in the video or some shit.
Hey,
yeah, that's crazy.
Some people need money.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What's?" No, I mean, yeah, I suppose, but
We talking about we just talked about groceries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw a lady at the grocery store today, and no shots to her, but she needed it. She put all the cans together, and paid for the chicken with all the cans that she put.
That's smart.
Yeah,
cans.
like the recycle. And she came in and she had chicken, and she had 3 things of chicken, frozen chicken, and paid for it with all the can money, and only had to pay like $4.
My mom used to do shit like that with water bottles.
Yeah, but I do that now with water bottles too because I drink so much water.
Nah,
But-
that's because we did too. So she
I
was
drink
just
a lot. I just like
a bag for all them shits, and we just go put them.
Yeah,
get
I
like
have
$5 back, some bullshit.
Yeah, I get like $7 back and I buy another case. You know what I'm saying? But I seen that today. Like some people, money is hard to get right now.
Money is scarce,
And she bought 3 packs of chicken for her family. I'm assuming with the money that she got putting cans in the shit.
even if you are making money, the dollar just isn't stretching. And like I've been saying for years now, Ray Dalio's book about the rise and fall of a nation. Take a look at that.
Yeah, you've been saying that for.
Telling you,
years.
the minute that the United States dollar is no longer the world currency or the world reserve, this country will feel like, I don't want to say third world because I think that's a bit extreme.
Cat
you-
definitely would say that.
Probably. But to some, it will feel that way depending on what you lose.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely going to feel like this, but maybe like 10 times worse.
Yeah, I think he said it before. I think you said it before too. Like it's like we are kind of like going in that way of a third world country.
Nigga, you saw the stock market shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, the stock market.
You saw that shit there too? It was like 1.9, 1.3 trillion or some shit like
And I
that.
was just mad that I didn't have money to put into it at the time.
Yo, that's
I was
I
so
told
upset.
everybody that brung it up to me, I was like, yeah, if I had like the bread to really invest right now, I'm putting money into the stock market.
I'd be
if
up
I
right
see
now.
some shit like that, everybody gonna be like, oh, I should take out. Me, I'm be like, yeah, I should buy.
Sale. Sale, 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 sale,
I
sale.
should buy because this shit is gonna go back up. And look what happened with Netflix when they was doing the fucking subscriber price increases and they stock
they went
price
down, yeah.
take like $200 or some shit. Everybody was like, aha, Netflix, ha ha. And I was like, yeah, it's fun to hate on Netflix right now, but if I had the bread, I would definitely be
Put
buying
in.
their stock. And now we look a few months later, that shit right back the fuck up.
Shit. Even a few days later after that crash, shit is on the way back up right now.
Bro, when I saw that shit, I was like, damn, I'm so bad, I'm broke.
You're right. I just needed like just give me like 10K. Give me 10K
bro.
on a day
I'm
like that.
with like 100, 200.
Easily. Because it's just, I don't know, man. But that be the stuff that people don't know.
That's that Warren Buffett shit.
Right. No, those be the
So
skills that people don't know.
The nigga said when people, it was like a quote. I think he was like, when people are too eager, that's when you should be cautious. But when people are too cautious, that's when you should be eager to like invest, or that's when you should.
Why
It's just the opposite of the mentality.
Yeah. Right. Why did the stock market crash?
They was calling it the Camel recession, but I don't know.
Was it?
Nah, they was dubbing it the Camel recession.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just saw it one day.
It was around the Camel. It was around the time frame of the Camel news.
Yeah, They just went public or whatever.
It's an impending recession, though, and niggas know that, so that could be a part of the reason.
Trump's stock hasn't been doing well. You got to fix that.
It went up a bit when he got shot, but that was about it.
Yeah, I think that should drop to like $25 now. I think it opened at like 40 something. So
Nah, that shit would go up in
Which is the crazy thing is, I knew that shit was gonna go up when he got shot too.
That's crazy.
I was like, this nigga got shot. I was like, yeah, that stock.
Oh, I think he stole. Then he
got
sell
shot
mass
on the
niggas
weekend and some
after?
shit. I was like, on Monday that stock is gonna go stupid. Like I think I wrote it in the chat. I was like, yo, JT, look at that stock, bro.
I wish, man. I just need some investing money and I'll be straight.
Yeah. What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know. We just went down a little.
I think we covered a lot, man.
Yeah, we definitely did. First day back on live. Feels good. I missed you guys. I missed just being out there. Thank you for everybody who's been hitting me up too. Like, yo, what's going on? Y'all coming on? What's like every Thursday? They missed us on their TV screens.
Word. Yeah. We'll be back on Thursday, so get used to it again. Be preparing for the winter. So
Right.
you know how it gets in the studio during the winter. Not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
There's more open space now.
Right, so that's not
It's
gonna
just
help.
gonna be cold.
That's not gonna be. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Like at least before it was. Like
Well, I think we're looking to rectify that situation.
Yeah, I think we look. Yeah.
We're definitely looking to rectify the situation. But yeah, man, continue to support, continue to like, continue to share, continue to comment. Make sure you go follow Four Corners Boxing on all platforms for their book bag drive coming up August 31st in the West Farm area of the Bronx. Go out and support that. Mishu Styles and Creations. I'm sorry. Mishu Styles and Creations, suicide awareness, sip and paint. Hit her up. Hit us up. How can you get involved? How can you help? How can you purchase tickets? Go watch all our stuff on YouTube. Subscribe to Four Corners. Follow my Instagram channel. Read that Washington Post article with my name in it. Follow Corner Pocket Shots.
Yep.
If you got time this weekend, Saturday at 3 p.m., we're playing in Gun Hill for the playoffs. The winner will then be playing on Sunday for the championship. You can come support that. Support our football movement at JT's Untethered Elite on Instagram. And
oh yeah, by the way, 40 Printing's coming back too. Again, we got all that shit back. We printing everything y'all need. If y'all anybody want to make shirts and all that shit, we doing that too.
shirts, shorts,
Everything. We
long
doing
sleeve,
everything.
short sleeve. You need it, we got it. If we don't got it, we can get it. We can't get it, then we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Anything happening this weekend? Besides that, anything for you?
Gun Hill? Other than Gun Hill, I'm looking to go back to Atlanta possibly at the end of August if everything goes well for another interview.
With?
If everything goes as planned, I don't even want to say it until.
All right, we're gonna throw it out in the air. Like we're gonna wish that everything goes as planned, so you can get back out there and do what you got.
It'll be another fighter.
Mm.
It'll be another fighter.
Same?
Hmm?
Same?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not Clarissa. Oh, shout out to Clarissa too. She followed me back on Instagram. I appreciate
nice.
that. Yeah, that's dope. The GWOAT. GWOAT.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it for me. I'm good. You good? Good. Felt good to be back.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I guess we out of here. We see y'all next week. Actually, wait, look out for the rest of the content we coming out. We had a good interview with Mike and John.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all gotta listen to that one. That was really, really good. We got a couple of things that is gonna come out. Might be some old news, old stuff that we talking about, but it's new to y'all. We out of here. Love y'all.
RP Jack.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.